Borealis is what
That's what I was thinking of too.
And with that, we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wicked Studios presents Greyhawk Adventures, episode 28. And we're not just talking about weird atmospheric conditions. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Isn't that what? Yeah. Hold on. I'll get his name.
Travis Willingham.
Travis Willingham. God, I had it.
Oh, and thank you, Blue Box RPG, for rating.
Hey,
we
thank
leveled
you, John.
up to level
Hello.
8 last time, didn't we?
No, nice try.
Shit! Did
seven.
I level
Damn
up?
it. Sorry.
I don't know if I leveled up.
Nope, it's too late. If you didn't level up before now,
Oh, I did level up.
You're living in the past.
And thank you, Blue Box RPG, for subscribing.
Yay.
I really want a huzzah. We might need to institute that in all of our shows.
Yeah.
I think
And
so.
thanks for everybody. We got Phantom. Good to see you again. And Extort, of course. And others in chat.
Indubitably. Well, with that having been said, hey, everybody.
Now, is that C-Cars 507 or is it Cars 507?
Anyway, so like I was saying, welcome to Greyhawk Adventures. I am Will DM, the Dungeon Master for this great game.
Your volume's a little low, Will DM.
Is it a little low?
It just got low out of
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think
it did.
yeah.
Kind of like you were going through puberty there, and your voice kind of
Yeah,
cracked.
no.
Yeah.
It's about time.
That's a long time ago.
So
Testing.
fact,
1, 2, 3. Sibilus.
if we were supposed to level up, I didn't. And usually I do the night of leveling up. So
we definitely did level up.
We went to level 7 in all honesty.
Don't you remember you helped you and I both looked up how many episodes it had been and
that's right. Yeah. Okay. So
they call me
usually
Tim this
when
year.
I level up on something, I do it the night of. So it probably just didn't save. Which has happened to me before. So I'm going to work on that real fast.
D&D Beyond,
Sure,
if
go
you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
Here's the thing. I have to remind you guys, your hit point totals are still the same, though.
Oh,
Yes.
mother! How am I supposed to keep track of that?
I'm not done. If you've
wait.
taken any damage.
Thank you, Rodney Ford, for liking this.
which is only me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
then,
It's fine. Yeah,
everybody else, if you had not taken any damage, then you're fine with leveling.
So I have the new level hit points because I didn't take damage.
Correct. And basically, all you have to remember to do, Wes, is to just subtract. I'll let you have the hit points for
All right.
level. Just subtract.
This is bad
whatever you
TV.
took.
What are we doing
Okay.
here tonight, Will DM? Talk
I
to
tried,
us.
but you kept interrupting me. Anyway, so hello,
I was
everybody.
chatting with the chat.
See, there he goes again. Hi, everybody. I'm Will DM. I'm the Dungeon Master. For this
yes,
Greyhawk
it's just not
Adventure.
saving.
We're in the Bone March, and let's first.
Thank you,
go
Lee
ahead before we get
Kim the
into
Learned,
that.
for subscribing.
Oh, thanks,
One of
Lee
our
Kim.
old friends,
Very much so. Let's go ahead
and not just by age.
introduce
Oh my God,
these
Brian.
fabulous characters. Let's start with you, Wes.
Hi, I'm Wes. I play at Astra, the Circle of the Stars druid. Yep.
Excellent.
Nope.
All right, Adam.
Did we get to 500?
Did we?
People, I gotta look. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Adam. I'm playing, and thank you for the bits, Extort 4711.
Woo!
So
there
we
you go,
have there.
everybody.
We each get another hero point.
Yes,
But
everybody just got a
our
hero
chat
point.
hero points starts over, yeah?
No,
No,
the regular
No,
one
they
starts
roll
over.
over.
We keep the chat ones.
chat wouldn't
cool.
stay.
Cool.
So anyway, I'm Adam. I am playing
Oh,
Star.
we're bought and paid for.
God damn it! Only I can interrupt people, Michael.
I know it's irritating, isn't it, Adam?
It really is. I'm so sorry. All this time I didn't know.
Okay, take two.
Hey everybody, I'm Adam. I'm playing Orleo
Hey, look, you
Stargazer.
seen that, though.
A little more enthusiasm, Adam. A little more enthusiasm. All right, hold on a second.
Well, he's a Goliath fighter, and he's a little despondent. And Will
Okay,
tell you
thanks.
why later on. But moving on.
All right, KD.
I'm KD. I'm playing Ziara. She's a shifter rogue, and she's got a spellcasting fox sidekick named Shido.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, Michael.
I am playing Connie, the talking horse. And her sidekick, the Squire Oliver Moore.
Oh, I get it. I see what you did there.
Excellent. All right, so basically what we got here is this is our Bone March campaign, but it is bleeding over into other areas. In particular, they're on their way to Radek. The of the characters, Ollie is from Radek. He comes from a family that actually has members in the Knights Protectors there in Radek, and he's out. There's an official name for that? What do they call that when the knight goes out to earn their stripes, so to speak? Anybody know that?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. But he's out to prove himself worthy of being a knight protector, and that's how he got introduced to all the lovely characters and everything. But anyway, so as they've been adventuring, Knight errant. Okay.
Errant means you're roving or wandering.
But that's the name of the guy. There's a name for when they go out. What a particular name for the quest when they're getting ready to do that, and I wonder what that is. But Tim is right as far as being a knight errant in that regards. So basically, then he.
I have a question. I'm sorry. Can I interrupt
Sure.
for a quick second?
Of course you can.
What level is our sidekick supposed to be at? I think Ashido saved, but I'm not
3
certain.
levels behind the main character.
So that's level 4.
4.
Okay, he saved. She didn't, but she was easy. So
Perfect.
cool. Thank you.
Guys,
You're welcome.
make sure to follow. We're 2 followers away from 500.
Are we 2 from 500?
We're at 498. Even I can do that math.
Yeah, you can. So basically,
Extent of it, though.
Ollie's brother had met up with them, letting him know that, hey,
Thank
war's
you,
about to break.
DM 221532, for following. We're at 499 followers now.
Thank you, DM. We appreciate that.
Extort Night on the Town.
I like that better. And so basically,
That's the recap.
there is a
Night
warrior,
Rider.
a
Good night.
war that's getting ready to erupt between Radek and the gnolls of the Loftwood. And he had asked for Ollie, brought a message that Ollie needed to come home. They were calling him back to be pressed into service for this. But unfortunately, they got sidetracked and had to go to answer for possible war crimes with
Kidnapped.
the Broken Stone Dwarf clan. But unfortunately, they were cleared of all charges. And they got to go on a wonderful magical train that the dwarves have set up between 2 different dwarven cities, which they went to the Black Anvil clan. Were warmly welcomed there. Tend to find out that there's more of these hard to find Goliaths. There was some that were there living and working in conjunction very happily with the Black Anvil clan.
Bullshit.
But then they left there and they went down to the Kalmar Pass and they're heading on their way to Radek Hill. They're going to Radek. But as they were going and traveling through the pass, their camp kind of got interrupted by a bunch of ogres. And that's where we left off. We left off right at the beginning of the combat. And that's where we're going to just dive right back into this here combat. Now let me go ahead and I can get rid of this now. I don't need this anymore. That's right. You guys are going to get genuine. Oh, it's already on there. All right, here we go.
Who are you talking to?
I'm mostly myself. I'm the only person that really listens or cares.
True.
And we're in combat. Let's give us some combat stuff. Let's see here. Let's see if this is the one I like. No, Adam hates that one. Oh wait, Adam hates all
It's
of these.
not that I hate them. It's that they're just, you never change it up. Like it's just the same thing over and over again.
There you
Drives
go.
me mad, I tells you, mad.
This is the official Star Marilaga ass
That's
kicking music.
that's not his name.
Yeah, it's close enough. Okay, so where we left off was it was the end of the night. It was the end of your guys' camping. You're getting ready to get up and travel for the day again. Ollie was on watch, and fortunately, like always, his magical steed is ever vigilant. Connie knew that there was something coming, but the ogres weren't being quiet. They came into the camp, a little bit of hubbub started. Astra dropped down a wall of thorns on them, and we ended at the top of the round of the second round of combat, which I think that's, yep, Ollie, you're the first one to start off the combat, the second round.
Right. On the spot here. Let's see.
And
We
there's
were
only
trying-
6 ogres, so you guys are pretty good.
We were considering, or Ollie's plan was to just get around them and get out of here.
Yeah,
but
it didn't work.
as everybody seems to be kind of cut off,
Yeah.
including our poor druid, we're going to charge over here to this one. And when we get there, actually before we even get there, nope, we're just going to do when we get there, we'll have had our lance in hand, so it makes the most sense to have just charged. And then we'll spend a hero point because we're heroic.
Because we got a whole shitload of them now.
And so an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, for 7.
Shouldn't
He's
the
going to
DM
drop
get
the
hero points
lance
too?
and swing.
Thank you,
the
Blue Box
warhammer.
RPG, for cheering 300, it looks like.
Yes, thank you, John. Appreciate
Thank
it,
you very
man.
much.
Where did that
Let me
put you
drop-
guys?
We had 2 more hundreds for another hero point. Or did that even it up? I don't know.
You know
I
what?
can't
We
see
lost
anything.
track somewhere. You guys get another hero point. We're sitting at
Yay.
96. It's every 500.
Yeah, so we
So-
must have
All right.
gotten
So John
200
pushed
somewhere
that over
else.
for you guys. Yeah, so
awesome. Thank you very
push
much.
that over for you guys so you guys get another.
We're going to need it.
You did 11 points of damage to this guy?
18, I think. 7 with the lance, and then I dropped the lance. You can use my warhammer for 11 more.
Yeah, free interaction. All right, here we go. Let me see. Minus 18.
And of course, my lance is on the ground, but I
Like
don't
it
care.
matters, whatever. I'm wise to your ways, Martinell.
Did Michael disappear?
No, he's there.
No.
He's invisible.
I got attacked by a ladybug in real life and flew right into my eye, so I had to dispose of it.
Wow, that's...
Aw.
You got to come up with a better story than that.
Hey,
That's just embarrassing.
This armored beetle flew right at me,
there you go.
but I managed to defeat it with nothing more than my monk-like abilities.
And with that having been said, Star, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to say to Ziara, who's riding behind me on this. What are we riding again?
Rothe.
A
Rothe.
Rothe. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to roll for it again here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say take the reins and get to a safer area. And then I'm going to... I guess this guy's too far away to tackle, so I'm going to tackle this guy. I'm going
You're
to
going to
jump.
what?
I'm going to jump off of the Rothe
Okay.
and tackle the
Swing on
ogre.
a chandelier.
If there was-
You're going to
if
make
there
me
was one.
look up these rules. You're going to try and tackle him. You do
Yeah.
realize this is an ogre, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a large, but so is
He's not large. He's medium.
I work as a... Oh, the ogre's medium?
No, you're medium.
Right, but...
You can carry. You don't.
Right.
No.
But I'm
You can
also
carry
super
like you're
strong.
large.
I'm very
You
strong.
can carry like you're large.
I
Doesn't
might
mean
be
you're
strong.
large.
I might be stronger than this ogre.
All right, hold on a second. Let me go over here and get. You can't just go and tackle him. I
Yes,
mean,
why not?
You can't go and attack him because I got to look up
I'm
grappling.
jumping
rules now.
off of a Rothe on
It's
top.
just an opposed athletics, and then
Yeah, you're making this much more difficult than
Your
it needs to
guy
be.
gets to choose athletics or acrobatics.
You should probably choose acrobat.
Excellent. That's why I keep you around, Michael. Well, that and you're kind of cute. Okay, all right.
Do I get
All right.
an advance? Oh, fuck. I rolled a 5, so 13.
Yeah, don't use any of those hero points everybody just sloughed
Oh,
onto.
yeah. Good. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to use a hero point. Thank you, chat. Oh, that's acrobatics. I don't want that.
You should use your acrobatics. No, you don't give that choice.
Yeah, I don't have that choice
He doesn't
anyway.
get a choice.
There we go.
Yeah.
20.
All right, let's roll for my man. 21. How about that? So you go up and you slam into him. He's shaking his blubberous belly.
Yeah. I just slide
Okay.
off.
Yeah, you just kind of like slam into him, and you're like, you can't get your arms around him. You're like,
All
he's
right.
like, tickles. Okay,
Well, it sounds like.
you've got more than one attack.
Oh, shit. Well, then I'm going to take out this new battle axe and attack him with it. Nat 20.
Oh.
What happens with a nat 20 with this? Oh, no.
Nat
it's
20s explode in damage.
Oh, yeah, this whole exploding.
Do you remember
business.
how to do this? Do I have to
No.
walk you through it again?
Yes. All right. I got
Okay.
14.
No, don't do that. You're just gonna make it harder on yourself.
Just got to put the exclamation point. I
Yes.
don't know what that means or how to do it.
All right, what do
just
I
know
do?
There's an exclamation.
You can either type it in.
Slash
would
roll D10. Is that a 10-sided die?
No, it's a D12.
That's it. No, it's a D10.
An
It's
axe
a
is
battle
12.
axe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a battle
It's
axe.
a two-handed
That's right.
battle axe.
Oh,
I just
D10.
used two-handed.
Yeah.
It's D10. It's a D10. And then put an exclamation after.
All right. 2, but I get 2 of those.
You would add your strength into that.
All right. First of all, none of this is making any sense. I like this first roll better, which is the right
We'll just
thing.
take that. Okay.
14 plus 7
I'll
is
go
21.
over this again because this is super easy. When you roll your damage on a crit, go up to the bar up on the top left, go down to the roller. Along the top, there's going to be a single exclamation mark. Make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that that's clicked.
Okay.
Then roll the number of dice you want. After you roll it, add in your strength or any other bonuses
still
to the
sucks.
damage.
Still sucks. I'm using my first one. 21 points of damage.
So there you go. So that's what happens.
Right. All right.
That's how you roll explode.
Okay. But I'm not doing that. I'm using my first roll
Okay, we'll take that.
right here because it didn't explode anyway.
Then you did it wrong.
No, I'm talking about because it didn't get a 10.
He didn't.
21.
it
Just
didn't
write
get-
down 21 points. Take
I
it off
got it.
the ogre. Let's move
See
on.
here where the exploding thing comes in, I just did an imaginary 2d2, and so then it actually rolled an extra dice for me because I rolled a 2, which was the topper.
Right. If it doesn't explode, it doesn't mean you did it wrong. It just didn't explode.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
Adam I'm talking to.
Anyway.
Like here I
That's
rolled
me.
There it is. See, there's your
5D,
explodings.
your 5d2. Look at how many dice that just turned into.
Yeah.
See, if you got
awesome.
lucky like that,
But I didn't.
Exploding
I
can
got-
do a ton of damage if it goes right. So
Okay.
I've deducted damage. That's your second attack. Your turn is now complete.
Yes.
I still love you.
And I love
and
you.
and your blonde hair. All right, Astra, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move away. Okay. And I'm going to look at Ashido. And I'm going to draw.
Are you disengaging?
No. I waited to see whether or not anything was going to happen when I moved away, though. Would you like to attack me?
Yeah, there's going to be an attack of opportunity towards you unless you disengage.
I'm not disengaging. Please
All
do
right.
what you will.
Uh-oh. God dang this thing. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, 25 will probably hit you, right?
Sure.
Okay, 12 points of damage. Bam.
Okay. And in response, I will draw a bigger symbol in kind of as a constellation, and I will point at Ashido. And in place of Ashido, there will be a giant ape because I'm casting polymorph on it.
Okay, what we'll do. We're just going to leave Bushido's
sorry,
token there. We're just
not,
make it bigger.
not quite big enough. 9 squares. This is,
9 squares? Like the
Giant
great.
ape.
Giant
Large.
ape is a huge
Or,
creature, actually.
Now, technically, I'm going to be a nice guy, but technically, have you seen a giant ape?
A giant ape is a huge creature,
This
and a
is
huge creature
not
takes
a
up
real
9
giant ape.
spaces.
This is a
not a
Dungeons
real
and
Dragons
Dragons
giant
giant.
ape.
This is all make believe,
Yeah.
by the way.
Couple
I
more
don't think
square.
that you have to see the to polymorph.
I
It's
think
just
you
for the
do.
wild shape.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, you might be right about that. Maybe I'm getting too confused.
Indeed, he is. Yes. So 9
So
squares.
basically, he's a baby King Kong now.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'll
Who
say,
you calling baby?
sorry, he still can't talk.
And guess what? Now your druid
No,
has
he
seen
still
it.
can't talk.
He's thinking it though.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's thinking it.
And with my bonus action, I'll say, clean yourself up, and I'll cast it, healing word. Actually, no. I can't do that. That'll be my turn. I'll just use the rest of my movement on my carpet to zoom, swish.
Gotcha.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You
20,
can
35, 40.
look up the stats for that.
Oh, I already
giant
got him.
ape.
Oh, we
Okay.
got him.
All right. It's almost as if you guys were talking about this before the game started. Maybe.
I just asked if Ishido minded being turned into a giant ape. That was the end of the
I
discussion.
don't mind. I don't really mind. All right, fine. We got King Kong. Oh, speaking of, hey, it's Ishido's turn.
Yeah.
What's Ishido gonna do?
I can
Maybe-
roll when you tell me which thing you're doing.
The Shido smash.
I mean, I was just gonna go up to this guy right here and smash.
Okay. The ape makes 2 fist attacks.
You're rolling, you said?
Yeah, I can roll.
Okay.
That's a 25.
That's a hit.
Is that a crit?
Sorry, no.
The damage.
It looks like it's 12 to hit.
Oh, it's a 12 to hit. 28.
12.
I got it.
Actually, let me check.
I remember
These guys
being
aren't
low.
hard to hit. Yeah, that actually hits.
28 damage. 28.
So
bludgeoning
explain to
damage.
me how Ape Ishido kills an ogre. What happens with that? Is it just basically
Picks him
smush? Uh-huh.
Like as if he's breaking a stick on his leg. You know when you got a stick and you're like trying to crunch it, so you like do it
Oh,
on
yeah.
your leg.
She just
That's
picks it up and just
that's what I
breaks it over
imagined
his
him
knee.
doing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
That's awesome. Star says. I'm starting. That's actually cheered me up a little bit.
All right, it's the ogre's turns. And hold on a second. I'm gonna.
Wait,
Wait, he gets 2
Oh,
attacks.
he gets
Yeah,
2
that's
attacks.
only-
Oh, okay. All right. So
He has a rock too.
So he's gonna punch. Okay, he's got to look for a rock and pick one up. That'll be his turn.
What do you mean? It's
Just what I
it's
say.
literal-
You don't automatically become a gorilla with a rock in your hand.
Is that is? I'm sorry. Does it say the giant ape looks for a rock using its action? and
No,
then
but your
throws a rock?
dungeon master says that.
I mean, we are
So you're-
outside.
so
It's
you're-
not like
so-
he's in like a palace ballroom.
So
You'll be
what
able
you're
to
saying?
get-
So,
you'll be
so
able
what
to
you're
get
saying
one.
is I need to be even more creative to
Sure.
to use the abilities of the spell that I cast.
Well, you got to be able to pick up a rock. You're not transformed into the gorilla with rocks in your hands. That doesn't happen.
He literally has rock ranged attack on his sheet.
Yeah, and he's
He
just gotta
carries
get
them
the
in his
rock.
pockets.
Okay.
He's got a fanny pack.
He
full
can
of
pick up. He can
rocks.
pick up rocks. There's plenty here to pick up. You can pick them up.
Okay.
Okay. Did you want to move Ishido or anything? I know he's got a hell of a lot of move now.
Well, where's the nearest rock? He'll move there.
Well, I was just going to say was that there's a boulder at his feet. Well, you know what? If there's a boulder at his feet, that would be a free interaction.
All right.
But what I'm going to do after that is I'll let that one get picked up, and then go ahead and roll me a D10. It'll be either Wes or Katie, whichever you prefer.
There you go.
Okay, 6 squares away from you is the next boulder of size to pick up. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Okay.
Look, he confronted me with my entire race that I thought was dead, enslaved by dwarves, and wouldn't let me do anything
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
I'm just making
This
it
rock
common
thing
sense.
is the least of the things that he's done recently.
All right. Can you just ping
All
where
I gotta
this,
say is that all the old school dudes are shaking their heads right now.
This
Where's
is
his rock?
5e. Magical apes
next-
carry magical rocks, motherfucker.
There you go. The rock,
is
next rock will be right here. I'll say there's one at your feet, but the next one is right there where I'm pinging, right over.
Okay, well, if there's one at my feet, then can I just pick it up and throw it?
That's
Yes.
a free interaction. Yes, you can definitely get.
Thank
that
you,
So that
Black Ushkar,
Ooh.
for just following.
That's a crit.
It sure is. Oh, who you throwing it at?
Throw this guy up here.
Let's throw it. Yeah, let's
This
throw it
way,
at that guy.
ZR can get out
Okay.
of the way.
Okay,
Mhm.
what's the range
shit.
on that? I'm sure it's got to be pretty good.
It says 50 to
Uh,
100.
50 to 100. Okay,
So it says on the
Am
thing
I
that was.
reading this correct? This
that should be the
damage.
yeah. So it's
59
totally within
points.
range.
Yeah, but it didn't explode too. So
Is it supposed to?
Yeah, it's a crit.
all crits.
Oh
are-
yeah,
are
1, 2,
loaded.
3, 4, 5 exploding D6s. Wait.
It's 70.
Oh wait, no, it's only one D6.
76 plus
Only,
6.
there was only only one 6. I was looking at 5. So only
yeah,
one
and that one
exploded.
exploded. One exploded. So see, that's.
So now you roll
that's good.
another D6. Is that what the deal
It
is?
automatically does it if when you do the program in, it automatically does it for.
But that's not what happened here though.
that's not what he did though.
So you need
That
to roll.
just
a-
came with-
So KD, roll D6.
There you go.
1.
So 60
Okay.
points of damage.
Okay.
That definitely kills this guy.
Oh no.
All right, where's this other rock at? Over here. Cheeto pick up rock.
Did you kill that
There you
guy?
go.
Did this guy?
Yeah, that guy's dead. 60
Okay.
points of damage in one shot. Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. We hardly knew him.
Okay, now it's their turn, and let me. All right, let's make a roll. Okay, no, they're still all about it.
I mean, they are ogres. You should probably just make them matter.
Well, they're definitely they're coming after Ashido now because like, oh.
Ape Shido, you mean?
I was
Ape
just about to
Cheeto.
say that.
And let's see, we got
You
these
mean
guys down
Ape
here.
Cheeto.
20, 40. He'll be right there. Okay, so here we go. We got the two that are on Ishido. Whoop. 23, I think will hit. Correct. 17 points. Second one,
Wes, you're taking care of it, right?
25 for 15. So they come up, bam, bam. And they're a little disheartened, actually. But because those are really good hits.
And really low rolls of damage.
No, those are, what are you talking about? Those are good rolls of damage. We're
I
talking
was
about a
looking
bag
at.
of,
I was
talking
looking
about a
at-
bag of hit points right here.
Yeah. He only has like
Okay, so-
128 or something like that, right? Is that
Yeah, it's something
125?
ridiculous. It's
Higher than
something
that, really? It's been a while since I've
Okay.
turned into a giant ape.
All right. There we go. Ziara, it is your turn.
Ziara's a little taken aback right now. I might need to roll for Ziara.
Oh yeah, turn into the thing.
Yeah, because that was pretty jarring. Ooh, shit. Wait, is it a 6 or a 1 where they turn into the thing?
You
I don't
you
know.
tell me.
I think it's a 6.
I
I'm
thought it was a
almost
6
positive
too.
it's a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. She's fine.
Okay.
She'll.
But now you're still you're in charge of driving this road thing now.
Oh,
As I jumped off.
balls. Yeah. So I mean, can I ride? But
Speaking
also,
of, let me, because I was going to do that on the ogre's turn. I just need to roll something for the Rothe. Actually, surprisingly, the Rothe, while still nervous, is not completely freaking out because I guess it saw two ogres die really quick.
So question, because Ziara is far enough away to not provoke an attack of opportunity, does that also mean the Rothe is not, or is it like I can't, like his head
I see what
is
you're
in the
saying.
square, but I don't
Yes
know.
And no. The Rothe, if the Rothe were to move, it would
Provoke attack. Okay.
provoke an attack of
What
opportunity.
if Ziara bonus action disengaged? Does that
Yeah.
does that count
That's-
for the
That was my next question.
Actually, yes.
Okay. So
You could do that.
I'm gonna. Can I?
But that's
You-
your
still-
action.
But you didn't.
Oh no,
No,
yeah,
it's
that's right.
bonus
Because you're
action.
rogue. You're
Yeah.
rogue. So yeah, bonus action. Yeah, you can do that.
So would I, with controlling this rothe, can I also use a crossbow?
It's one.
Sure, why not?
Or like
You're an expert rider.
ride
you
it
ride with
around
your-
and
you just-
slash
yeah.
it with my
No,
long
that's-
sword
that-
and then also shoot it with the crossbow.
Now you're
That's
getting into
not
the
possible.
Ollie realm of things.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. So there's the crossbow. 13 hits.
Yes, it does.
That's 13 damage.
Nice.
And then we're gonna ride away. What's his speed?
30 is the same as ours.
That's so lame. 5, 10, 15,
We just
20,
took it because I
25,
felt like we needed to take something from those asshole dwarves.
All right.
Those dwarves weren't
I
assholes.
can't bring
I
you
don't know
with
what you're
us,
talking about.
Star. Oh wait,
Okay.
Star, you're not even on it anyways.
Yeah,
Ollie.
I'm off.
It is your turn.
Ollie, go after the far one. I'll take the closer one because I can't run that far. But you're in a horse.
Sure. Yep. The one with the yellow dot, you mean? I can
Yeah.
go after him.
Yeah, go.
So I charge up there and swing my hammer.
Swing your hammer round and round. That's it.
19 for 13. And I come up with the backside. Probably have to spend a hero point to do it again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see what we get on this one.
Double check. This is a D8. There we go. Yeah. So
4 plus what your
we would do 9. That would be my ex. So actually, I would get one more for my extra dice too. But I didn't get that anyway. So it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total.
12 total. Got it. Okay. All right, Star, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to pull out my shield from my back and use the battle axe one-handed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Run down to this dude over here. I'm actually... Oh, I'm down 2 points, actually. So I'm going to change this to 71 instead of 73. And I'm going to take a couple swings. And miss the first one. You know what? You can't take hero points with you. I'm keep using a hero point.
Okay.
14 will hit
Yes, it does.
for 8 slashing. And then I'm going to swing back the other way. 18
That's it.
for another 8. So 16 altogether to my new buddy.
Wunderbar. All right, Astra.
I'm going to look at these 2 ogres and a 20-foot cube. Is that right? Okay, yeah, this is right. 20-foot cube will hit both of the ogres there.
For sure.
Uh,
You can just like
and,
center it right in the middle of them, basically.
yeah, I'm not gonna get
Gotcha, but down. I see what you're saying.
and he will raise his hands up and cast Erupting Earth.
Ooh. They have to do
DC
dexterity, right, on that, or get knocked down. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't get knocked down. Each creature has to make that, and the air or it will take the full damage, and the area becomes difficult terrain.
Okay. And they don't get knocked down? I thought they could get knocked down with that, too.
Nope.
Okay, but it is a dex saving throw. They're going to definitely fail these. Yeah, there's a 2 and a 13. Yeah. The 13 is actually pretty good for that guy.
So they take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
One of them gets totally tore up. So basically, what happens when those rocks are coming up there? How does it kill him? Does it just like tear out his feet? What's that? Is it like a geyser up through his ass?
Yeah,
That sounds awful.
It does.
Sure.
Well, he's dead.
they're just spikes of kind of spectral starlight earth, and then they just kind of dissipate.
Gotcha. That's kind of cool. It'd be like it'd go through. You see it go through and punctuate, and then it just disappear, leaving a hole behind. That's kind of cool. All right. Well, these poor ogres. They were just hungry. They're just looking for some food. They were going to try and barter with you guys.
They were not going to barter with us.
You
They
don't know
immediately
that.
attacked us.
You
They
don't
already
know
attacked Wes. I mean, Asher,
Okay.
whatever.
All right. Ashito.
So
Ashito
he's
Ape.
gonna clobber that guy.
Is Wes rolling for those?
I don't have it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad. I thought you. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I didn't hear that. So you're doing the fist attack? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, that definitely hits, and it definitely another smoosh. That guy's gone.
Cool. And he's gonna throw the rock at this guy.
He could just punch the other one next to him.
Nope, she's
Good.
trying to kill steal you, man.
Yeah. The Ishido's trying
I
to.
don't need that. All right.
That hits.
I didn't need the help.
So what happens when
It's a
this rock?
fox.
So this boulder comes
Fox turned into an ape.
zipping over through there, and what? It just basically knocks the dude's head off. Knocks it.
Sure.
All right, you get splattered with droplets of blood there, Star, as
Yeah.
this thing gets decapitated from a boulder.
That happens.
One guy left. 5, 10, 15. Go ahead and take that attack of opportunity.
All right. Can you roll it, Wes?
That's a hit. Fucking 22. Hold on a sec. Don't do that. Why is it? There we go. Oh, this guy looks pretty bad. He's running. He's running away. He's going to move 80 feet. Is anybody going to give pursuit? We're going to let this poor, hapless ogre go on his way.
I'll send a magic missile up his butt.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh man. I'll shoot. Oh, I was gonna say I'll shoot a crossbow too.
Pretty sure. Well, roll the damage for the magic missile, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be enough to take this guy out. Oh yeah.
9. That's with rolling 2 1s in there.
These poor ogres.
They attacked us.
They're
They
ogres.
should have
man.
left well enough. We tried to leave and
Yeah.
avoid them and let
You know
them
what you
just
guys
be.
did? You guys totally did, and they're like, nope.
And they went looking for a fight, so they got it.
You were puny humans and what have you.
And now we have a giant ape
For what, an hour?
What's the duration
A few
on
more
that?
for
That's
an
pretty.
hour.
It's an hour, right?
For 55 or 56 more minutes.
Yeah.
Quick, let's find something
Yeah.
else to fight.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go back
Well,
and
there's a
fight
bunch
some
of
bugs.
trees up there. Maybe you could like pull those trees down, build a small cabin while
Yeah, for sure.
just sleep in a tent. Go sleep in a cabin.
I gotta say that was rather uneventful.
All right.
Disappointed.
Were you
Search
were you
the
trying to
open
do a
field real
TPK on a random encounter?
No, that was the random encounter. Was just rolled up.
Right, that's what I mean.
didn't do
So
that.
why would you did and you wanted it to kill us all? Is what you're saying?
It has nothing to do with killing. I just would like a better showing.
I think
Poor
it was
ogres.
excellent.
If their union bosses were watching, they'd be highly disappointed in these guys for not,
Yeah,
you know.
no, they're
We have a
dead, so-
giant ape. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
We
true.
have a baby, not baby King Kong.
There you go.
All right.
All right. So basically, I mean, the only person who got hurt out of that was Astra, right?
I mean,
I
Ashido,
somehow
but
was
like
down 2
he's
hit
got
points, but I don't think I
500
got
hit
hit
points.
by
So
anything.
Yeah,
so I don't
that
know
doesn't
where
count
came
into the
from.
regular hit points. Nobody else
No.
got hit but Astra. Okay.
No.
Okay. So are you guys going to then
Might
just
as well take off now. We already.
It was the morning. It
Yeah.
was this happened basically
this
as,
was on
as-
Ollie's watch, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was the morning.
Yeah, take our breakfast to go, I suppose.
I'm not blaming Ollie. I'm just saying.
God
was the
damn it,
morning.
Ollie.
Yeah.
It's not Ollie's fault.
Always on your watch.
It's very
What?
true.
When
I
it's
don't know.
best.
Okay. So all right. Well, with that, you
Ow.
guys I was gonna say you got hit a couple of times for quite a bit of hit points.
Yeah.
Doesn't the
Ollie
horse
or Connie will go over and heal you. For now.
Thanks, and Goblin. It's real swell.
For. Oh, I thought I had that. Well, here, I'm going to roll it. $11.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
rubs
gonna
its
say,
little
that
unicorn
horse.
nub?
MVP.
All right. So you guys get up and you start along your day.
Yeah.
Okay. Traveling through the path once again. Who's going to be doing the rolls for me this time?
Not KD.
I think Katie should. I mean, if you think about a law of averages, they're not going to roll.
I'll try. I'll do it this time.
No, no. That's what we want to believe, but it always ends up proving otherwise.
What am I rolling?
A D20 for me.
Oh, shit. 16.
Don't forget, it was Adam's roll that brought the dragon down on you.
Yeah, that we
one time.
killed easily.
I know, exactly. I need to hold on. I got to buff some shit up right quick. 1 second. Okay, so you guys go through basically the first half of the day. You're traveling through the Kalmar Pass. No problems. It is a nice day. The sun. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that. Let's roll the weather.
Wasn't that the weather?
No, you
No,
already
that-
said that it was a nice day. We should just leave it at
No,
that.
no,
12.
It's an okay day. It's not bad at all. There's no inclement weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. You know. So yeah, you guys are traveling along through the pass. You start to smell something coming from the path. Now, like
I'm
I
just
said,
assuming it's the Rothay.
I know.
The-
I'm gonna just assume it's
the
the right
path
way.
itself tends to widen out into small valleys, like where you were when the ogres attacked, and then it'll close in at different times and become quite narrow. But it's always essentially there's at least enough room for this dirt road. You can tell at one time it was a paved road, but it has been highly neglected. So there'll be patches of it where there's, stones that are visible and the traveling's a little bit easier than what have you. But even in the parts where it's, mostly just dirt, it's not too bad. But as you're getting to a part of the pass where it has narrowed somewhat, there's definitely a funk coming from up around the bend. An awful smell. OF.
How long have we been
AI.
traveling for? Did you say that already?
Basically about half the day.
Can I?
Oh.
How long
Okay,
is
so-
it still until we get to Radek?
You got a couple days yet.
Okay.
Can I fly up and do a perception check?
I
You sure
also
can.
want to do a sniffy perception. check.
Again, I'm just assuming it's the Rothay.
Well, he said it smells like offal, which, I mean, that would be, death.
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to see if he recognizes it.
Okay. Asher, you fly up.
There you go. 23 for Bushido.
Ziara and Dishido are both rolling?
No. It's 23. It's Ashido. I just have Ziara's name clicked.
Oh, that's right, because
It's
he's got
a smell,
advanced. He's
yeah.
got
got
advanced.
sniffy.
He's got an
He's got the
advanced
advanced.
sniffer.
He's got a
There's
advanced
death.
sniffer.
There's a death ahead, and it's a
Hit.
couple of day old kills.
Oh, okay. It's not like a it's not like does he recognize what race?
Yeah. Well, he recognized. Well, with the 23, it's definitely humanoids.
Okay.
That you're smelling. It could be because they've been dead for a while. It's kind of just masking up part of their regular scent. But it's definitely, it's not wild animals or anything along these lines. It's definitely some sort of humanoids. Now, when Astra floats up and goes to peek around the corner at your level, you can see that there's in the bend, it winds out a little bit enough that there's like a sort of a small campsite off to one side, and there appears to be 3 dead bodies over there and like piles of different refuse and things along these lines.
Does it look like any like visible signs? Does it look like it's from the ogres or?
No. Well, technically, I mean, you're not seeing anything like ogre tracks or anything. There's nothing big and visible along those lines.
Can I spend some time sitting on the carpet, kind of moving forward slowly, and cast detect magic?
Yes, you can, and no magic you detect.
Okay. I'll just say like bad stuff up ahead. I think maybe, although death's not really bad, so.
Wait, there's death up ahead?
Yeah, I didn't mean to label it as bad originally. It's more neutral.
Depends who dies and how they died.
Everybody dies, actually.
That's true.
So.
You died once.
I did. I got back up though.
Right.
Thanks to the other.
That's what CR will say. She'll be like, "You died once, Star."
I hope I didn't smell like that, did I?
No.
It's funny, like what? Yeah.
Your bowels did let loose, though.
Yeah, I mean that.
Oh, right.
No,
you know what? Shit happens, as they say.
Oh, there you go.
God.
That's it. That's it.
Yikes.
Quit the game.
Okay.
Do we need to check this out, or are we gonna keep going?
Well, you'll go past it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's on the trail ahead of you.
What do rothays eat, by the way? Grass?
Pretty much, they're herbivores.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be feeding it every.
Actually, they eat manticore wings. Good thing you have one.
Shit! God, get off! Get off my fucking cape!
I mean, I'm heading over there. I want to at least,
Okay.
You're much faster than we are on this stupid rothay, so we'll meet you there in 20 minutes.
No, it's just around the bend.
Yeah, I'm just saying they'll get there before we do.
Okay,
I'll
but you
ride
guys
along
are going to
keep guard, basically.
You guys are going to. You're going to that area, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll just describe what Astra is going to see, and then what we'll do from there is what I say is what you guys will see when you come through.
Okay.
Oh wow! Look at that. Thank you. And so basically,
Wow, that was awesome. How do I get one of those?
What did you get?
I don't know. We just got a delivery of something wonderful.
I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you. You see that?
Look at that.
Look at that. You got a meal.
Wow.
I want that to happen to me.
Peel and dip the leaves and
Peel and dip leaves.
yes. But don't eat the purple chunk.
Don't eat the purple part. Got it. I've never eaten an artichoke before.
Oh, I love artichokes.
Oh.
So they were giving me instructions on that.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, by the way.
I've 100% been in that place before. I had to Google how to eat an artichoke because I was chewing it for so long and didn't realize that's not what you're supposed to do.
Gary from our Dragonlance game, Friday nights at 9 p.m., his mother makes delicious stuffed artichokes.
Ooh,
That sounds great.
that does sound good. So as you're flying over on the carpet and you're going over into this area, you can see that this, like I said, this is sort of it's an off to the side. It's a campsite. Where people normally would stop or what have you. The grass down over here is relatively trampled down for the most part. Although I shouldn't say trampled down because what it is the grass there is a little bit. Hold on a second, Adam. Go ahead and tell everybody. I've got a friend here. I got to put out of my room. Hold on.
Join us every Wednesday night for Return to Sector 1. Oh, he's cute. And where they play a sci-fi role-playing game in the Wicked D6, which is Will's version of the D6 rules. I don't know how many episodes they have, but it's usually a fairly short run. Fridays, this Friday in particular at 9 p.m., we're going to be concluding the third Dragonlance module, Dragons of Hope. And then the following Friday, we're actually going to be part of a Greyhawk Con, right? Is that
Virtual Greyhawk Con.
Virtual Greyhawk Con. So our usually scheduled program will be preempted.
And there are still tickets available. Just go
so
to the internet and Google. There is also down below. There is a link to the virtual Greyhawk Con.
If you're on Twitch,
watching on Twitch. So the grass there, because this pass really isn't really traveled that much anymore. Okay, so the grass there it's not trampled down, but it's much lower, as in has been trampled down in the past. But around it, there's some tufts of that dry grass that's can get in some spots up to about waist high. You do see poking out of these grass. You see some legs floating around. You see that there are 3 dead corpses. Well, 3 corpses. These are definitely one's an orc and 2 are half orcs. Then there's also, now they've been essentially stripped. Okay. And then also you see that there are piles of basically, anybody who's been hunting knows this, where they basically somebody goes through and they gut and skin and what have you. It appears that there's piles of like bones and entrails and skin from other humanoids that are in piles, and there's 4 of those.
Well, this is gross.
There is a litter of some discarded weapons, discarded armor, clothing, things along these lines. All of this stuff seems to have been here at least about a day from your reckoning.
Yeah, Extort, I'm not eating day-old orc.
Now the dead.
Also, I'm not eating orc.
The dead orc and 2 dead half orcs. Nothing's been done to them. You can tell that they actually have arrows in them, which were the culprits that killed them. But they have had their clothing and their armor and whatnot stripped off of them.
Does it look like they were responsible for the piles?
There'd be no way to know that.
Then they died of natural causes? Probably from eating all the shit, eating orcs.
Well, I'm wondering.
The orcs and the half orcs have arrows in them.
Oh,
right.
I ignored that part. I just assumed they ate
it. Can I see if I can figure out? Well, all of them weren't shot by arrows, right?
You can't tell on the other ones because you can see that there's parts of their bodies like left. But essentially,
can I tell what I think killed them?
No, there's no.
Can I examine?
You can examine. Well, how about this? Do you have medicine?
No.
Shito does.
Shito's got medicine? Oh yeah.
He's got proficiency in medicine. Yeah.
I totally forget about his backstory from time to time. Shito can go over and sniff it up and take a look and what have you.
He also just.
We're just going to go off of the smell roll for part of it. Ashito's going to tell you that the piles of remains.
Oh wait, shoot! I'm sorry. He doesn't have proficiency. He just has a really high bonus for it.
Okay, so he's not trained in. Okay.
No.
The piles in the remains were human.
Ugh. Can I use my survival that I am proficient in?
Mm-hmm.
to see if I can tell anything about the arrows. And I didn't just read that from Chad and come up with that because Chad mentioned it.
Did you see my face? Yeah.
No, I didn't, but I was going to admit it anyway.
I can tell you this much: they're definitely a cruder making.
I rolled a 20.
They're definitely of a cruder making.
And no other tracks or
AKA,
anything like that?
they don't necessarily look like. Actually, it didn't rain, and with that survival roll, because you're basically investigating the area, I'll say that it can apply. You do find several tracks. These tracks, they look like animal tracks. They don't look like human. Definitely not human tracks. You can find a pair of tracks here or there from the humans,
Right, that are dead.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. I say everything that comes to my mind out loud, haven't you?
Okay.
Orcs and half orcs would wear shoes and what have you. Matter of fact, you can find their boots laying around and what have you. These tracks are definitely they look as if they're very large dog tracks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I have a suspicion of what this is. And I think
Like Adam
Ziara does too.
Ziara doesn't. Katie might. But does Adam have a idea, or is it Star that has the idea?
What type of creatures would Star have fought during his days as a enslaved gladiator?
That's a
Quite a
question.
Quite a few.
Would he have come across a werewolf of any kind?
A werewolf?
Or a gnoll?
No. Probably. Roll me a d20.
Because it's one of the two. 2. Speaking of twos.
So this is what happens is Star's down there looking and goes, we're either dealing with werewolves or gnolls.
And
I'll say I'll take off the second star of the ring and I'll split it into 4 and spin it, and I'll say, if I wanted to see gnolls, would I have a would I have a good chance of doing that? Well or woe?
Okay, you got to be a little bit more specific than that.
that's a good question. What is attacking Ollie's homeland? Was it gnolls?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
You
probably
guys
gnolls.
you already know that.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
What the fuck is Choo Choo Hype Frog that's down in my chat?
That seemed
thing
really
right now?
specific.
Choo Choo High Frog.
Choo Choo Hype Frog.
Oh, it's the hype train. Never mind. Continue on with the game.
Oh, well, I just clicked it.
Okay.
Even though it says it's from you, it's really from me. Choo Choo Hype Frog. That's what we should do every time somebody follows.
Every
and
time
subscribes.
somebody likes, yeah.
No.
Choo choo hot frog!
Choo Choo Hype Frog. Yes, Will.
Yep,
you were
that'll
saying?
get us more
I'm waiting on
views,
you
not
guys.
less.
You guys are Choo Choo High Frog in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, are we going to follow these things, or are we going to leave them to their own devices? I'm confident
Are
it's
they
either
on the way?
werewolves or gnolls.
Yes, you're definitely confident it's either one of those two.
Are these tracks on the way, or are they off the beaten path?
They basically go up into to the rocks.
Ollie, do you know what? Do you recognize any of these remains?
Do I?
No, these remains.
These remains are mush.
I don't. Yeah.
That's why I call them remains.
I mean,
Do you recognize this?
It's like a
the spleen.
Have you seen these intestines?
Are you gonna go look? Okay, so you're gonna go and look through the equipment.
I mean, if there's
You
equipment that's not like
Okay, so go
completely
ahead.
nasty.
Go ahead and
Here's
give
a part of a
me
leg.
a
Anything?
wisdom
No.
roll.
A wisdom roll.
Yeah.
Just a random wisdom roll.
Yeah. Irish
Do you have
Jedi.
history?
Are we sure it's not 3 kobolds stacked one on top of each
Well,
other?
history is intelligence, but yeah, I do have history.
Oh, you do have history. Okay, then go. You can roll history. That would be an acceptable one. Actually,
17.
when you go through and you start digging through the remains and what have you, there was a ripped up suit of a chain shirt and what have you. You come across essentially a badge, a patch that
Emblem?
would be on a shoulder, and it shows 3 red strikes, sort of like if it was a claw. You know how like a claw, it'd be 3 but instead of that, it's splayed into like a rainbow, and there's 1, 2, 3, and you
Okay.
know that is the symbol of the Red Shards, and the Red Shards are an elite group of half orcs that are at a spine castle.
All right.
Didn't we
I'll
free
tell
Spine
everybody
Castle,
that.
or was that a different castle?
No,
No,
you
it's a
didn't.
different castle.
Different
Okay.
castle.
Was it?
Spine Castle's like the capital.
Oh. I'm new to these parts. I'm from the mountains.
Yes.
The Griff Mountains.
Yes, it's the Orc Scout Merit Badge. You're correct. Excellent.
Castle.
They've got a sash.
How the fuck do you spell castle? There you go.
That should have been an easy one.
Yep.
And you're just just over almost 2 days away from Spine Castle. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. What do you think, Ollie? You think if these are gnolls, we could maybe sneak into their camp, get them from the.
Yeah, we should at least do a reconnaissance.
And if they're
Now,
werewolves,
Let's
maybe Ziara knows them.
I think I need to let's
Hey.
go ahead and we're gonna pull
It's
up.
not in a bad way.
Oops. This is what I'm going to go to.
But if you do, they'll probably be enslaved by somebody.
Let's
and they
take
won't
you
wanna leave.
over to here.
It's a little racist to assume that just because
Okay.
I am of one race, I know every other.
I just said maybe.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are currently. You guys all see that there? I moved over to the map. You guys are currently right in here. Okay.
Are there
You're in
multiple
the-
spine castles? The spine castle in Bone March, or the one in Furiondy? I don't know how to pronounce that. That's what DM 221532 is asking.
Uh-oh.
It's the one in Bone March, DM. So right here, so you're about halfway before going up to Radic Hill. Now, where the war is going on, and Ollie, you would know this in particular. Here's the Loftwood. Okay, that's where the gnolls are coming from, and they're attacking Radic from over here.
Okay.
So there's all this land in between in the Loft Hills and what have you.
And we're
And
coming from
going
here?
from Spine Castle to Radic Hill is roughly about a 4-day journey.
I'm sorry, where are we again?
You're right in the smack in the middle.
We're in the
right?
middle. We're about 2 days away.
2 days out from Radic Hill.
Okay.
We could do a short reconnaissance. How old do these remains appear to be? Is it
Just a
fresh
day.
or is it
They're only a day old. So this happened not
Quite
that
a-
long ago. Yeah.
still? That's quite a long while for somebody to have retreated back. So maybe we should just keep going towards our destination.
It's up to
Then we
you.
can find
Ollie.
out what's going
Yeah.
on, join with the forces there, and actually, instead of going around without a plan, maybe we can actually have a plan.
That doesn't sound like us.
Well,
Let's just go ahead and take this back over to here. There we go. Okay. All right, so you guys just start heading out again. Yeah, the same old. Just
Yeah, I guess
plugging
so.
along. Okay.
yeah, I think that would be the best course of action.
Okay. So what I need is I need another. You travel for the rest of the day. don't really have any issues, no problems. You are able to camp for the night. Go ahead and somebody give me that D20 roll. Adam's putting his finger on his nose as if to signal, and so did Wes. Oh, Michael,
I'll
give me
do
a
it.
D20.
Whatever.
Okay.
9.
Yep, the night goes through without any problems. So you get up the next day. Go ahead and give me that next D20 roll for the weather.
Okay. 2.
Ooh, it starts raining and sleeting.
Figures.
Yeah. So
Nothing
yeah, the weather really opens up pretty bad. It's one off of super bad. Okay. So, it is, you guys are wet and cold to the bone.
Yara
much
smells a
to-
little bit like stinky dog, like wet
so
dog.
much to the point. Are you going to seek shelter?
This is
if you
why
do-
Ishido should have built a
We're only a
giant
day away
cabin.
from home, right?
Correct. But I will
Oh.
let you know, if you continue on in this weather, there will be Constitution saving throws that will be called for.
So the problem is the weather. Is the weather's making it difficult to like move? Like
The weather is
it's
unpleasant,
cold.
Druid. Are you able to do something about this?
I need to know specifically what's making it difficult. If that's okay.
It's a weather pattern. Essentially, a
Cold
storm
and
is blowing in.
cold and wet is the problem.
Cold
And sleeting.
and sleet and rain.
Cold.
mix. Yep.
Okay.
Because it's you guys are a
Typical
little
day of
bit
the
higher
winter
up.
here.
We're pretty north.
And we're trying not to stop.
It would be preferable if we could get to where we're going. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got
Ollie
some way
is
to move
fed
in
up
bad
and
weather,
he's
it would.
over with this whole delays.
Would freedom of movement do something?
Freedom of movement would definitely keep you from being delayed due to the weather, for sure. Unfortunately, that would not do anything for the cold and the wet. You would still require the Constitution checks.
Okay. Then no, I don't think so.
Okay, you guys can stop and camp.
I can. I'll stop us and I'll take my staff out and I'll place it in the middle of the ground, and I'll say like a word, and from it, branches will start to sprout, and a 60-foot tall tree
Oh, fucking sweet.
will. A 60-foot tall with 20-foot radius tree will appear. So we can at least camp under the tree.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
Okay. Well, that works. So basically, you'll lose.
Ollie is now very grumpy.
Yeah, you'll lose that day of travel, but unfortunately, fortunately, you're not going to have to deal with any of the Constitution saving throws or anything like that. It is very bad weather. It is not just, it's windy, it's blowing, it's extremely miserable. So, but all huddling under that tree and getting a good fire going, you'll be able to weather it. So the next day comes. Need some more rolls there. Who wants to give me?
I think it's Wes's turn this time.
Unfortunately, no.
He's got his finger on his nose.
This
I'll do
is
it at the D20.
I don't.
It's like, I don't
this
know
is
if
an
it's-
airtight defense here.
I don't make the rules.
Nat 20.
Oh wow!
It is that weather,
Gorgeous.
but unfortunately, the first thing that we roll for isn't the weather.
It
So I
used to
need
be.
another D20 roll there. It
3.
The 20 is where we get attacked by dragons.
It is still. It's the next day. Okay, the next day comes and
I rolled that D20 thinking it was for weather. So
Yeah.
I'd like that 20 to be for weather and that 3 to be for whatever else.
you would, wouldn't you? You would.
Yeah.
But Seeing how that's not how we do it,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me a D12, please.
No. 6.
Oh.
Guys, this is why I can't roll the dice.
So you guys, it's the next day. You can tell that it's the next day because one, you slept and you were grumpy and what have you from not getting you got enough rest so that there's no rolls or anything involved. But the weather is still bad. The sleet has changed over into just a very cold, heavy rain. But the sky has lightened slightly. It's not, you can tell it's not night anymore. And you can definitely tell that for sure.
See? That's positive.
So you got that going on for you. And everybody give me a perception roll.
I don't even know why I bother, but sure.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
Nat 20, so a 19.
Oh, wow.
I just wasted a nat 20 on that roll.
Okay, as you guys are getting yourselves up, well, I mean, again, I would have to ask, what are you going to do for the day? You're getting up. Would you be packing and getting ready to continue on?
Yeah,
the weather,
so, right?
the weather really hasn't changed, so you're basically it's going to be those endurance saving throws again. Because the weather's roll is a 3. So you got one better from the 2. So it's no longer snowing with it. It's no sleet. It's just the cold ass rain.
I mean,
could
you totally can
take care of that.
The cold doesn't bother me, and I've got a high constitution, so I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Or are we going to just stay here?
Yesterday, so
Yeah, I mean, if we want to stay here again, I mean, we could.
I mean, no, I don't think we have to stay. I mean, I'm trying to can make an umbrella.
Okay, so the basically what I'm trying to ascertain is, are you getting
where are we
up
being attacked
to start traveling again for the day, or were you going to stay another day here to?
I mean, we can travel. Like, can we not travel at all?
No, you can travel. It's
like,
just yeah.
How far? How like can we do half as far travel and still like be okay? Or
no. It's the travel has nothing to do. No, you can travel. The rolls, the Constitution rolls come in because of the weather.
It's
extremely cold.
So what I'm asking is, are we not allowed to with the weather? Are we not able to travel at all without having to make rolls?
You can travel. You just make rolls.
For any movement at all from where we're at right now.
If you're going to start traveling down the pass for the day, like traveling, trying to make a day's worth of travel, there will be Constitution rolls.
Half a day's worth of travel.
Like even if we're traveling slower.
If you travel half a day, slow's got nothing to do with being wet to the bone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And having the wind blowing on you.
Now, I am naturally adapted to cold climates, as described in Chapter 5 of the D&D.
That would give you a advantage on your saving throw then. So basically what it is if you guys intend to travel for a whole day, there'll be 2 Constitution checks that are involved.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I can make somebody better at Constitution. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't just get us there faster.
That's okay. So basically what it sounds like is that you guys are kind of contemplating. It's the morning time. You woke up and you're like, fuck, the weather really hasn't changed. And you're kind of trying to decide, well, what are we going to do? While that's happening, Star, you hear, and so does Ziara, like some straight orc language. kind of bounce off the hall. It was very subtle because you've got this pouring rain, and and the wind is blowing, and nobody else notices it but you two, and it's just like a shut up, keep going, or something like that. And it's coming up the pass,
Guys, we
like
got some
from
soggy
Spine Castle.
orcs heading this way.
What I'm gonna do?
Are they
is-
friendly?
Are they okay? Yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds fine to me.
Let's just
As
go
long
ahead.
as
And
they're
we're gonna,
not assholes.
We're gonna put you onto. Okay. Nobody read the handout. I see how it is.
Yeah, there was a
No,
handout.
I know there's a. I know there's stuff about
Astra
the orcs,
definitely didn't read the handout. I know that.
There you go.
But also, I don't.
Did I not give
necessarily-
you one, Wes? Was that?
I don't know what you're
I
talking
thought,
about.
I did.
No,
I
there
wasn't
was
talking about either.
There was a link
There's-
to player information
Oh,
about bone.
months ago.
Yeah, from a while ago.
I
I
don't know
got
what
it.
you guys do. Yeah.
I don't know. Astra didn't get it.
Okay. So basically, the basic premise of the Bone March is they were conquered
By the
By-
orcs.
by orc tribes and stuff.
Yeah.
We know that.
Okay,
I know
so,
that.
So
Ollie would
saying
know
Zara
that.
doesn't
in
necessarily
answer to your
care as long
question,
as they're not dicks.
if they're friendly,
I wasn't asking. I was not asking you. My character was asking the other characters, though.
gotcha.
I don't know much about this area other than the orcs are generally not that friendly.
I mean, everybody's friendly to somebody, right?
That's fair.
Everybody's got a mother.
It's not
Orcs.
fair to judge.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying what I've heard. I'm not
I
judging
knew-
personally.
I knew a raccoon that killed a lot of people, but he was always nice to me.
That's fucking awesome.
do you have like a wicked case of rabies?
No, he was an
Awesome.
assassin. He was a hired assassin. But he was really good at his job. Super friendly, though.
Oh boy,
Okay.
here I go killing again.
So you guys hear them
Yeah,
coming.
yep.
Essentially, they're going to be coming around the bend in a minute or two.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, and then
Hide.
We can't tell them any, right?
no, because it's really you were lucky to catch that. But as you're sitting there, and after you let them know, and you're concentrating, you can start to hear the crunching on the gravel. On the
Like, there's
dirt
no
and
way
stuff.
we're hiding this Rothay.
I'm not hiding this big tree either.
Yeah, but a big tree
Uh,
blocks in at least.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
are there? I mean, does the tree stand out, or are there other trees around?
There's no trees in this.
I
mean,
touched.
Oh.
I can.
there's
I
probably.
touched-
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I touch the tree and I say a word, and it shrinks back to my staff, and I'll put this. Out.
Okay.
I'm just
Um,
going to stand next to the Rothay because I'm not very good at hiding either.
I mount up and prepare myself.
Okay, so nobody's hiding. So
I got the helmet. I'm in
See, no
full
reason
regalia
to
here,
hide from
too.
orcs.
Oh,
I
is
knew
it-
we should have just kept going.
Is it specific to orcs that you don't want to hide from? Or?
Yeah.
And because this is this,
Well, I made
You
a
get
pact with
nothing
myself
but-
long ago never to hide
Yeah.
from orcs.
you get nothing but the high quality here on Wicked Studios. We're using the same map, so essentially, again, this is where the road is going through.
So I have passed out a trace. Can I move up so I can see them ahead of time?
Sure, go ahead and give me a. Basically, you just got to give me a stealth roll. I mean, you'll get that sweet plus 10 to it. I'm not on that page. What'd you get?
14, but that's with the natural
20.
I mean,
Okay, so
natural-
24.
No.
No.
That's what the 13. It was a 1, but the modifier makes it a 13, a 14.
Wow. Okay, well then I will roll on this because
There's only 3 of them. If they're attacking,
no, there's more. There's more. No, there's more than 3 of them. I was in the middle of doing it, so just hold on. Got that. just make this roll. These orcs are not even paying attention. They're not looking around. They have hoods up and they got cloaks all drawn in. They're all complaining about the weather. And who speaks orc here? Anybody?
I
Is
don't.
it similar
actually
to
might.
Goblin?
No. Unfortunately.
I'll be sure.
I don't remember. Well, I do.
You do speak
Oh,
orc.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember how or why. I have it somewhere written somewhere
you know
why I
it.
can speak orc, but I can speak orc.
Okay, so basically, you can hear they are all complaining about being out in this shit, and you can definitely pick out who the leader is in this thing because
He's got a different token than the other ones.
well, that's part of it, but they're directing their gripes towards him, and he's griping himself as well. Actually, his token looks exactly the same, believe it or not.
This guy?
No, that's
So-
nope, that's not the dude.
This guy?
Sure, the guy in the front. You got it.
So, and they're walking in a direction that they will run into us.
They're going to go right past your campsite.
Without noticing. us.
And yeah, well, here's the thing. I will roll, but the chances are good that they will notice
Why
you.
do you keep
Okay,
putting more
that-
of these
that's-
things on the map? Enough already.
That's what I want to know. So I'm going to.
If everybody was hiding, maybe.
Where is there to hide?
There's all kinds of like rocks and brush and all kinds of shit around.
And a
You just
giant
got to lay
tree.
down. No,
Yeah,
the
but
tree's
I've got a
gone.
giant
Oh.
rothe
Pretty
over
here,
here.
and I have
Yeah,
a
the
horse,
rothe.
and we have a
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
not
if you
hiding.
killed the Rothe real quick.
I'm not gonna kill it.
Just lay down.
We've grown to like him.
I'm instead just going to look at the leader and then two people, and I'm going to cast Charm Person at 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm going to use to reduce his saving throw by a d6.
Got it. All right. Let's see what my man does here. Oh yeah. So and it reduces it by 1. So yeah, he totally fails.
Okay. So him and 2 other creatures, because it's at 3rd level.
Okay, so let me roll for these other 2 guys. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fail as well. Yep, 2 fails. So these first 3 guys up here have all failed.
One of them was the leader, right? That's what I was aiming for.
Yes, that was the guy that you were able to discern that because they're complaining to him as if he can do something about it, and he's complaining back to him to shut the fuck up and fall in line.
Okay, so then I'll just sit back down on the edge and just hang out.
Okay, gotcha. That is so awesome that is non-concentration.
Yeah. One of the only things a druid does that isn't.
Okay. All right. So basically, they eventually will get to a point, and they're almost right on top of you. They fumbled to notice you guys. So there was, and like I said, they're just just going forward, and basically they're going to this campsite. So they were obviously on the road, and they're looking for a place to camp down that's good, and so they're coming. They're coming right up to where the dugout is for the fire and all this different stuff. Your guys, I would assume you still have a fire in there that's going at the moment, and they stop essentially where they're at and are looking. Now everybody else is just standing there, correct?
I'm standing
Ollie's
with my
mounted
arm.
up.
I'm
but,
standing with my arm on the rothe.
I'm sitting on the ground.
Okay.
Now, do we want to take a break here before we get into this, since it's 10:37?
We definitely can. Let's do that. Let's take a break. Hey, everybody, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. So go ahead and get your snackages and your beverages or whatever you need to do to replenish yourself for the second half, where I'm sure they will just slaughter these orcs. They're just looking
They might
for
just
a
make friends.
fire. You never. It
I
could
would
happen.
like to make friends.
It could happen. It could happen. So, but we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere.
We'll be back.
too much. What are you talking about?
And with that, we are live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and others, to Wicked Studios Presents Greyhawk Adventures, episode 28, as we encounter some orcs on a cold, rainy day.
And you have to eat ice cream, otherwise it melts.
On the road to Radek.
Oh.
So there you go.
And that's true about the ice cream part, unless you just leave it in the freezer to begin with.
It was brought to me.
I
just
want
said-
ice
Yeah,
cream.
why are people bringing you food?
Because people, unlike you, Adam, do like me.
I'm usually giving people food. No one ever brings me anything.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's
I'm really-
so tempting. I really want to just drop off food at your house now.
I'm really nice to some people.
Make sure it's dinner time, though, 'cause it's the only time I eat.
Oh, no doubt. You should take them something when it's not dinner time. No, that would be mean. I wouldn't do that. I fully support you in your endeavors, Adam. Don't do that.
I would just leave like a single carrot. Be like, I
That's
know
fine.
you're on a diet.
See, that would be good.
I would eat a
See,
carrot.
that would be good.
I
Yeah.
prefer
Carrots are
grape
great.
tomatoes, but I do like carrots.
Ooh.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so
Xtort is absolutely right. Adam is a dad. He's used to being a butler like me. Yeah.
Aw.
it's kind of true, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so the orcs came up. They saw you guys. They stopped and they threw back their hoods. In the front, the guy in front, the orc that's charmed. Now, he thinks of you as his friend, correct? Isn't that basically how it takes its shape and form?
Yep. Charmed. The charmed creature can attack the charmer or target them with harmful abilities, and I have advantage on any ability check to interact socially with them.
Regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Yep. What I thought. Okay. So they come up there, and the first orc throws back his hood. These guys are dressed in what are... You guys have... well, you guys really haven't come into contact with any of the orcs, but Ollie would know. These are a little bit more... They're not like the standard orc horde kind of guys. These guys were wearing uniforms. While they do seem miskept and not really, clean in any sense of the word, they are wearing uniforms. They do have armor on, and have me as well.
The same emblem as the dead ones we saw on the way over?
Yes. Mm-hmm. There's actually, I'll say, most of them are wearing what do they call it? It's not a tunic. What do they call the overlay?
Oh.
Ollie, you're a knight.
We went through a tabard.
Tabard, that's it. So there's a couple of them that are wearing tabards that have that symbol on it as well. But as soon as the orc throws back his hood and whatnot, he's looking over and he sees Asher and he goes, "My friend!" And he's speaking in orc, though.
I'll translate.
So
I'll
Ziara,
stand really close. Yeah, I'll stand really close to.
And he starts
Asha
walking up and he goes, "What are you doing with the likes of these people? You should be with us. Well, I guess we'll be all camping together now since we're here. Now these three orcs are all walking up. They're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Pastor, do you know these guys?"
Yeah, they're friends. I'm just gonna say I had an injury that affected my ability to speak, but I'm leading these idiots away from your work that I know is so important to you. And then I'll ask the art to translate that.
Why'd you call us
Ziara will
idiots?
translate word for word.
Oh, I see. Now you guys can look, and you see all the other orcs that are back here. They're looking at each other like, "What the fuck?" But
I'm pretty sure Ollie and I are kind of doing the same thing.
yeah.
It's kind of a mirror image happening right here.
They do come up and follow up. No one has drawn any weapons.
All right.
I wave at them too. Hi.
They'll
Ziara
one of
will-
No, one of the orcs in the back starts going, "Hi," and the other orc slaps his hand down. What are you doing? He goes, "Oh, okay. Well, we were. God, this weather. Am I right? Yeah.
I know, right?
So,
it's like crazy.
We've come here to camp. You know.
Oh, well,
So we're gonna start setting up. It's good to see you. You know, let's catch up. We'll start making some stuff after we get our tent set up.
it's like when you're in the market and like you pass the person and then like you go and then you pass them again and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, we have so much to catch up on, but we're too busy. I don't know
what you mean, but okay, because
we were just heading out actually.
You're not gonna stay.
I know. I regret work.
Oh, but this weather, you sure? Come on, we could catch up. It'll be great. Now, there's definitely a rumble going on amongst the rest of the orcs.
No, we are rather late for these two, and I point back at Ali and Star. They're flogging, and you know.
They've been bad, huh? All right.
I mean, I don't know if they know any other way, and so punishment.
I hear you. There's some of these assholes. I got to beat them every day.
Punishment must commence.
There's no rest for leadership. Am I right?
And you are right. You've always been right. Always, in my experience.
He comes over and he gives you a hug, and then he slugs you right in your shoulder, and it hurts real bad.
We show affection that way. We do.
Yeah, he just goes, bam!
I have a 12 in strength. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to get going.
All right. And, like, he turns around, and the rest of the orcs are sitting there going, like, what the fuck's going on, man? And he starts barking orders at him. What the hell are you doing just standing there? I'm talking to my friend. Get to putting those tents up and blah, blah, blah. And they, like, break, and they start, like, doing it, following his orders.
I just say as I walk away, I'm always so inspired. Hey, you two lazy oafs, get moving on and get the stuff now.
And I'm just picturing that ZR is sitting there going, and he's back and forth.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for yelling.
It's okay.
One of these days, my friend, we're gonna have to teach you orc. And then he actually, to make it easier, after the first couple of sentences, he busted into common. He does know common, so we'll just make
woo. All right, bye.
On the road out.
I translate bye to.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just say I'm not gonna let you flog me. That's not cool.
I don't even really know what that entails. I know contextually it's bad. I've never.
And where do you know these guys from again?
Magic.
Oh.
Just now, actually. I told you.
You went to magic school together?
The word school wasn't in that sentence, but maybe.
All right. Well, I guess we are going then today.
There was this girl at the Druid school, and when we were all like graduating, she was like pregnant, and I was like, I don't even recognize her. Like, who are a lot of these people?
Okay, so basically, I'm assuming now that you guys are just going to go ahead and push forward for the day.
Well, yeah, at this point, yeah.
We need to make some distance because that's going to last for 1 hour.
Okay, so basically, what it'll be is you'll have to make 2 Constitution saving throws. Okay. Don't forget, you got a shit ton of hero points that all the good people out there in television land have.
And I get advantage.
So you can roll. Essentially because you get to re-roll. So.
No, I'm talking about from my
no.
cold.
Oh, for you, yes.
Advantage.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself.
Oh, okay.
Which provides me with a warm shield.
Oof, I'm going to re-roll that next one.
Also
how long does it last, though?
Actually, sorry. 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not going to be long enough.
Oh, no? Okay.
No. Why do you keep rolling?
I rolled because I rolled double 8s. So I used a hero point to not have.
You rolled 24
8s.
Before that.
I thought you said
then
2 Constitution
2?
checks.
Oh, you're doing them both. I got you. I understand.
So
okay.
I got a 24 and a 26 and I wasted
Hero
a hero point. Those are
Okay,
all
that's a
double
success.
eights.
0 point.
Okay. Oh,
I got really crappy rolls.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So you fail on your last, so you're going to get a point of exhaustion. So you just had the
Alright.
one though.
Oh God.
Ooh,
mother-
Ciara.
Jeez.
Jeez.
All right, that's a hero point.
That's a success on the second.
This is where we
Oh
use
my
up all of our
God.
hero points.
Okay, so there's your now that you there's one. Okay, Ad Astra is fine. Okay, Ciara, you need to give me. Are you used a hero point and you got the 6, so
Yeah.
you got one more to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And unfortunately, you're at disadvantage now, right? Because of the first level of exhaustion, correct?
Oh, I got the. Okay,
Oh yeah.
I
you can-
believe so.
You can
So-
spend it.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. Disadvantage was a 15. Sorry, I
Well,
clicked Ashido's
you're
name
good.
by accident. But...
No, you're good. I got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
So,
All right. Ashido con
Yep.
save. 4 hero. Could I use hero point for Ashido?
you sure can. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll bleed you dry that way. I got no problem.
Yeah, he's just trying to clean us out of hero points.
All right. Ashido
14
passed.
makes it. Okay, Connie makes it. Okay, Connie didn't make the second one.
So hero point.
Oh.
Okay.
Even worse.
Balls.
Okay, we need another con save for
Ashido got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20 on that. Okay. Wow. So both Connie and Ollie have one level of exhaustion. So, which fortunately that's not the one that it does combat, but it does. Does it do saves too though? The first level? I can't remember. I don't know. if it
Wait, this
saves
just
and-
says disadvantage on ability checks.
I think it's just abilities. Yeah, I have to double
It's
check.
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Disadvantage
saves.
on abilities. Yes.
So it's the second one where you're saving throws. So you would have got it anyway.
no,
so.
the second
Yeah, I
one is
got
your
it,
speed is halved. Your third one is finally your attack rolls and saves.
Okay.
Fourth
Yeah,
is
oh,
your
there
you
your hit point max is halved.
Fifth is
your speed reduces to
Oh,
0,
then it's
and
sixth.
6 you fall over and die.
yes, excellent. Oh.
I
So-
love the fall over part. Like even if you're sitting
Yeah,
down,
jeez.
it's just
Yeah, you have to.
Please don't swamp over you.
Like Vicini.
yeah. Thank you, Xdord. Hero points back.
What do we say? Something about frogs? What do we say?
Choo choo, hi frog, or something.
Choo choo hot frog.
Choo choo, hi frog.
Choo choo, high front. Thank you, Xtort.
And
They
it says, "Take
appreciate
that,
that.
Will.
I saw that. Okay, cool. All right. So only Ollie and yeah. So you've gone through the day, the rest of that day. Do you want to? I'm assuming you're going to find a campsite and camp for the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, the
I
night will
thought
be.
we were only a day away.
Yeah, we were only a day away.
You're right. So as night starts to settle in, you see the pass actually starts to open up, and you see the glow in the distance of lights. Ollie, you're very familiar with this. This is the walled and fortified town of Reddick Hill. It sits in the middle of the pass, but on the bluffs to the flanking it are two castles, small castles, which hold the high grounds above the pass. There are guards at the gates. You can, of course, if you wanted to, you could ride around the town. But just on the opposite side of the town, it opens up into Raddick proper.
How far to my home?
Quite
Sure, I would know this.
quite a bit.
It's been a while
Where
since
was
we've been
he's going to be?
He'd be going to his cousins.
His cousins, yeah. So I'm thinking, well, Rhaegar?
Yep.
Rhaegar actually, and you know this because he was assigned before you left. Rhaegar actually is in Raddick Hill. He's here.
Well, then that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Because he is my boss.
He is a lieutenant. The head of the let me get out all all this work I did today, making
Well,
sure
I'm
they
the
had
squire, so he'd be the
Yes.
one that I would go and report to.
No, I'm letting you know of the. So basically, Sir Harold Sturmorn is the head of the Knights Protector of your organization. Your cousin Rhaegor, he is part of the Council of Gallant, which is essentially the Council of Elders or whatever the hell you want to say as far as that goes. Yeah, so you go riding up to the gates there, and there's guards up at the tops, and they've just gotten. Matter of fact, as you ride up, they just got done lighting the lanterns, and the guy with the pole that was setting and whatnot is still walking down the battlements, lighting some of the other ones. From down on top of the wall of the battlements, you hear, "Ho there!"
Greetings, I am Squire Ollie Moore, looking for my master, Sir Rhaegor.
And you see the guy, he puts his hand up and he's looking down. Ollie?
Yes,
Hey,
it's me.
Ollie! Hey, it's me, Halston. Halston is an old friend of yours. You knew him when you guys were kids. Before anytime that you were at not training or anything like that. You knew when you were little growing up, and then you went off doing your stuff, but you guys would always hook up from time to time after that. He slaps the guard that's next to him. That's Ollie Moore. He's one of the squires for the Knights Protector. It's like, oh, hold on. And and then it's like a bad Python skit. He goes away and all yours, and then he trips and falls and what have you. But in a little bit, he gets down to the gate, and you hear that they're throwing open and back some bolts and what have you. And the gate opens up, and there's Halston there. Hey, come on in. Are you still on Connie, or did you dismount?
No, I'd still be riding. I probably would dismount at that point, though, and lead her in.
Because Halston will come up and he'll give you a hug. I mean, it's that kind of a. I don't know how you feel about him, but he feels that you're one of his best friends.
Yeah, I would definitely agree to him.
Okay. Hey, how's it going? Who's your friends?
Come on, let's go on inside, and I'll introduce everybody around.
Yeah. So basically, he'll close the door behind you, and he's walking and he's showing you the way to your cousin, to Rhaegor's chambers. So, which is in the main keep, but he's talking to you as you go. So where you been, man? It's like I heard you're out trying to earn your spurs.
Oh, slaying dragons, putting down castles.
Shut up.
Just the
no,
usual thing,
he pushes you. You slayed a dragon, did you? And he turns around and goes, I always knew that he'd slay a dragon. He was always really good at that night stuff. Me, not so much. I watch pretty good. That's how
we were all there. It wasn't just Ollie.
Oh, you got to see him kill. You got to see him kill the dragon.
He was very brave.
Oh, and he is dumbfounded by Connie. He's like, "Holy crap! She's got a horn, Look at that. Well, a nub for. Oh my God, that's awesome." So basically, he's going to just chat you up as you go. You go through the town itself is kind of winding down for the night. There's still people on the streets and what have you, but stores are starting to pack it up and shutter and what have you. You do pass a tavern which has the doors open and the windows open. As you were coming down out of the pass, because the pass is considerably at a higher elevation than Raddick Hill is, it did start to get warmer. Of course, the rain then subsided as well it was no longer that pouring rain that you were experiencing while you're in the mountains, but it was more of a slight drizzle, which still is continuing now, though. You go past the tavern, walking along. A few people, just acquaintances or whatnot, going about their business, go, "Oh, hey, Ollie, how's it going?" They're people that you know from here or there. It's not like everybody in the town knows him, but he does pass a person or two.
Greet them all.
I should hope so. Appropriately.
Well, I mean, whatever the
So, like-
relationship is, yeah.
So
I mean, there might be some. That's the relationship. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. You're taken into the keep. The gate to the keep is currently open. It's not closed. There's a couple of guards there. Halston tells them, "Hey, it's Ollie!" Blah, 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 blah. And they're like, "Yeah, whatever. Get the hell in." They take you into the courtyard, and a stable hand comes over to take Connie to the stables. And then basically a steward comes out. Halston, like, he's doing all the introduction to you and stuff like that. Like, people when you were passing by in the streets, you know, Halston's all like, "Hey, look, it's Ollie, he's back." And to most of the people that he's telling it to, of course, have no clue who the hell Ollie is. But he tells the steward, "Hey, this is, you know, blah, blah, this is Rhaegar's cousin, you know." Oh, Rhaegar's cousin. Oh, okay. Rhaegar's last name, by the way, is Ulfrey. He doesn't have the same last name as you guys. And you guys are taken into a dining hall, or I shouldn't say dining hall, but a dining room, and there's food brought in and what have you. Steward tells you that he'll be getting rooms ready for all of you, and first inquires if you're going to be staying for a while or what have you, but at least for the night. He just wants to know how many, like, if you need changes of clothes or anything along these lines, but rooms are being set up for you.
I'm kind of tall. Do you have a California King in any of these rooms, or
Don't they tell you they don't know what that is? And so
that's
they're
weird.
gonna
What kind of place is this?
not in California. And so and then you're left to eat and whatnot, and the steward tells you that your cousin's being notified that you're here and should be along shortly.
What about, like, clothes? Do they have any clothes we could change into?
Yeah, that's the steward was saying. He offers, if you want, you can stay here. He can take you directly to your rooms. He can get you change of clothes.
Yeah, I
all
would
that
definitely
kind
go to my room, get freshened up and presentable.
of stuff. Okay, so each one
I
of
mean,
you.
I'm
then-
probably like a 4X. Like, I don't know if they have anything that fits.
So each one of you are taken to your rooms, and clothing is provided.
Hey.
And
This is
That
so
was
nice.
Naziara.
What a nice place.
each one of you have a page.
And you
as
guys were
well
worried about coming.
Oh, cool.
outside of your doors that wait on you. So in case
It's
you
like
need
being
anything,
at home.
Do you have any cookies?
the page is like, yeah, I'll
I'll
right
go
back.
with you if you want.
Oh no,
Okay.
I don't know. That'd
It
be
doesn't
okay.
matter what type of cookie, honestly.
All right, I'll get you some cookies. And so
Thanks.
you'll get your cookies.
I tell my page that once Connie is tended to at the stable to bring her to me.
In the keep.
Yes.
He brings that horse everywhere. And if you could
Well,
bring me the
you're,
rothe,
you're not there.
I tell my page to bring me the rothe just to see his expression, and then I say, I'm just kidding. Keep that thing outside.
Okay.
It stinks.
And the page goes, I'll check with the steward, but animals aren't allowed in the keep, sir.
We'll make an exception.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes, Paige, you shall.
And then he goes running off. Okay.
God.
So you guys are brought into the dining room then, and you're there
Wait,
for.
what?
You got your cookies.
Do I already have my cookies? Okay.
Yes, he brought you cookies. before
How
you went.
ill-fitting are my new clothes?
Like, hold on 1 second. More important things.
Roll a
many
d20, Adam.
How many cookies did I get?
Roll a d12.
12.
Oh, wow, could have a dozen.
They're very tight.
One cookie.
You got
That's-
2 cookies, but they're big.
I break
They're
them
like
into.
face-sized cookies.
I break them into 4s and I put them in my bag of holding, and I keep one of the wedges and I munch on it.
Okay.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead,
so-
Adam.
When I come down, it's pretty obvious that I've taken a dagger and just sort of like cut open the shirt.
Yeah.
Like the sleeves come up to here on me. My
Yep.
pants are swelled, but I had to cut like both sides of the like on the hips of the pants to fit.
Yeah. Well,
Ziara will compliment you on your fashion sense.
Thank
It's
you.
very in.
Really hard to
Going for a
breathe
rock look.
like this. Yeah.
all right. So you guys are there. You're in the dining room for roughly about, I don't know, I'd say maybe 20 minutes at this point after you've changed and what have you. The door opens, and in.
That's kind of you to think that it only takes Ziara 20 minutes to change and do things.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm saying 20 minutes after you guys have done all that
Okay.
stuff.
Oh,
and
I
then-
see. Yeah, it would have
yes.
taken Ziara a couple.
Yeah, we're
a little
waiting
longer.
for. probably
Yeah,
like
you're
2
definitely
hours.
waiting
Matter of
for
fact,
Ziara.
what happens is
100%.
the door opens up and Rhaegar, his cousin, comes walking in pretty much at the same time that Ziara comes walking in from another door.
Oh, for sure.
And Rhaegar comes walking in and says, hello. Ali. There you are. Good to see you. Comes over and he gives you a... So how close are you with Rhaegar? I know you and Ordix are at odds. What's the relationship with the rest of your family?
That'd be good. I mean, he trained him forever, so
Yeah.
it
He
would
saw
be
something in you.
Wow.
They're definitely.
What?
He's a much older cousin. I mean, he's not
Yes. Yes.
Ollie's age or anything.
No, he's middle-aged. Okay. All right. So he comes up and yeah, he'll give you a hug and what have you. He goes, good to see you. Good to see you. I see you've gotten the message. Excellent.
Yes, it took a while to get here, but
To
absolutely.
tell you the truth, didn't expect to see you. I didn't expect you to come through the Calmon Pass. I figured, to tell you the truth, last I had heard you were going to Bone March. Yes, that's what it was. At least that's what Oranus told me anyway.
Yeah, we had to answer some charges with some dwarves. Not a big deal. And then we caught some kind of contraption that apparently that they had built. Called it a train.
No idea what you're talking about.
I think some gnomes must have been involved. I don't know, but it got us here quickly.
I see. Well, regardless of, I'm glad you're here. We'll be sure to make sure that everything is done. You're well fitted. We'll get you some new clothes and what have you, and send you on your way. There's a muster going on down at.
Yeah, can we have Connie come in too? Because she has a lot to say too. So you
Now,
remember Connie?
How aware is Rhaegar of Connie?
Oh, he was very aware. He was there when Oranus misfired his spell and gave her the permanent ability to speak.
Okay, and then he's aware of the relationship that came after that with her being.
Yep.
Okay, then he definitely agrees with that. It takes him a little while because, well, some of the stairs are a little bit not as quite as easy for her to navigate. But after a while, Connie's in there with you guys, sitting there.
The whole place now smells like wet horse.
Oh, they dried her off. She's fine. And they
Zara's
covered her
like,
in a
that's
blanket.
just me.
I had
It
one
took
of
me
those
so
nice
long.
warming blankets.
I'll cast Druid Craft, and a nice flower, pretty flower will grow on around Connie's ears, around
Aw.
the little nub.
Aw.
So it's like a little flower on the top.
That's
I
so
love
cute.
that.
Yeah.
Zara's
Okay.
like, can I have one?
But yeah, we heard there was null problems. We came as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm bringing up the map. So that
You'll
I
notice that
He doesn't sound so interested.
No, I have to bring up the map so that I can get the names of the towns and whatnot.
I know you
Excuse me.
said you spoke with my brother when he fled and came back. He didn't desire to come and stand by my side or anything. So not surprising or anything, since he had an easy way out.
Well, Ordix actually said that you refused to come back. That's
No,
not true?
I asked him to wait
Yeah, we did
while I
get
went to
kidnapped by
answer these
dwarves.
charges. While I was being kidnapped by dwarves.
Oh,
But instead of, coming with and assisting or waiting, he ran back
yes,
home.
yes. I'm very
It was
aware.
pretty cowardly, I've got to say.
I'm very aware of the relationship between the two of you. I'll speak with him about it.
Can I ask you a
But
question?
you're here now. Yes. Now, let me paint a picture of this guy. Think of Sean Bean from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Thank you. But shaved and
Not
with
dead.
shinier armor, and you're basically gonna get what Rhaegar looks like. He's pretty stout looking guy. He, like I said, he's a little bit older. He's got gray on the sides of his hair and stuff like that, but definitely still looks like a formidable knight. And he has the sun with the crown emblem on his, what did we call it again? I'm never gonna
Tabard.
Tabard.
Mm-hmm. He has a tabard over, and he is wearing full plate. He's not like just in like regular clothes. So
He doesn't mess around.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
No.
I'm wearing like a tight belly shirt here.
Yep. And he had told you, hold on a second, he says like there's a muster at Uptwall at the moment where we're gathering troops again and refitting for another attempt. We were able to repulse them, but unfortunately we've lost Daberstad, Armor Galen, Skoradifin, Nunshold, Fort Bredvian. And essentially the ones that he's telling you about, these are all towns in the northern half of the Loftwood. So basically where Raddick comes down and it bumps up against the Loftwood, you've got a bunch of towns that are like on the border or in the Loftwood. And he's saying that they've lost everything. And he tells you that Fadric is currently under siege, which is a coastal fortified town. And they're
What town? Say it again.
Fadric, Fadric, Fadric.
It's like all the way at the top there.
I'm not even seeing
you
this
might
map.
not be able
I'm
to
looking
see
at,
it on
I'm
that
looking,
map.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Looking at Raddick. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
The map that I have currently up that I was showing you guys earlier is not going to have these towns on it.
Yeah.
So if you Google Greyhawk map, Anna Meyer Greyhawk map, you'll get it and it'll have all that shit. It's a super,
I might actually
super,
have that saved already.
super detailed map that has all of that shiznit on it. And he tells you, unfortunately, I'm stuck here.
Oh,
Thank you,
Yes.
DM 221532 for
Yes.
putting the link to the map here.
There's a link right there.
Choo choo high frog.
Choo choo,
Choo-choo, high frog.
frog.
Thanks, DM. Appreciate that, man. So yeah, he's like, we're preparing for another attempt to break the siege. There's an awful lot of undead involved in this, Ali.
you think there could be a necromancer out there or something?
That's what Oranus thinks, of course. And he like looks at the others before he says it. Not so much like he's worried about them hearing him and they shouldn't hear, but you kind of see on the look on his face is he's telling them, and he's afraid that maybe that you might think that he's off his rocker a little. He goes, Degtra has been seen as well.
All right.
What's that?
Degtra, and or I'll say it, Ollie doesn't even have to tell you it. Rhaegar can tell you. Degtra was an ogress that had a clan of ogres from the Loft Hills that actually at one point in time was in control of the gnolls from the Loft Hills. she had dominated them. And Degtra, her ogres, and her gnolls helped the orcs to conquer the Bone March. Then she turned against one of the orcs. I'd have to look and see which orc it was. Essentially, the orcs of Johnsport, when they were attempting to conquer actually Neural, Degtra and her ogres and gnolls tried taking Johnsport, which is a city in the Bone March to the south of the Loftwood. She tried taking it, and then she was supposedly killed in a battle with the orcs of the Death Moon tribe, but Gresh and some other war chief. So, but she was a pretty potent sorceress, is what she was. So he tells you, yes. I don't know how much to believe in that, but there's been some credible people saying that they saw her on the battlefield with the gnolls and the undead gnolls.
Undead gnolls?
Oh yes, they're not undead humans. They're gnolls. You're on mute there, Wes.
Yeah, that's good for them, right? They got a second chance and everything.
He has a positive outlook on things.
Apparently, no.
Yeah.
No. And you had a question, and he's looking at.
Oh yes.
So,
what does it take to become a knight? I'd like to be one.
well, depending on how things go, we'll make you an offer if you seemed worthy.
Oh great.
Oh,
yeah.
weren't you supposed to have an interview?
Thank you, Mood Control, for following.
Oh, I like that name.
Choo Choo High
Mood.
Frog.
Doesn't that put us
Choo-choo,
over
hi,
500
frog.
then?
Mood control. I'm sorry, what?
So doesn't that put us over 500?
I think it does. Let's check.
It would, yeah. That would. That's what I hate about the ones on here, because it keeps it from updating. It doesn't update properly. We're gonna have to reset the goals because they're full. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate that very much.
Choo-choo High Frog.
Choo-choo High Frog. So
I love
anyway,
this.
and then he pulls out a chair and he sits down next to you.
501 right now, guys.
Woohoo! That's where the Huzzah and Choo Choo High Frog all together.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate that. And he sits down next to you and he goes, "There's some bad news, Ollie."
Okay.
Your brother Owen and
Uh-huh.
your sister Olga, while still squiring, they're dead.
I see.
They died in the last attempt to break the siege at Fadric. Your other brother, Osmond, he is a knight now, as is Ophelia. They both were knighted.
I'm so sorry, Ollie.
Okay. That is bad news indeed.
And then he stands up and he goes, Oliver, I've been informed by your uncle, my brother, not his brother. Wait a minute, that'd be his uncle still. About all that you've done since you've been gone.
Killed a dragon.
More than proved yourself worthy. And he takes his sword out. Shing!
Oh, Ollie, you're gonna be knighted.
I break one of the house cookies and I slide it to Star, as this is
Yeah.
happening, and I break off another cookie, and I slide it to Ziara.
Kneel before me and the order.
All right, I do so.
In the names of the gods and the right of law, honor, and valor, I give you the right to bear arms and meet justice for those who cannot accept. Well, that doesn't sound right. Your responsibility cannot accept, cannot do it for themselves. Let me get back in character.
It's because he slayed a dragon.
That's what it is.
That's why she's whispering too.
Yeah, you missed it, but
And
but
expect-
Astro,
No,
okay.
I heard
Accept
all of
your
it.
responsibility
Heard all of it.
as a defender of the commonweal and the great kingdom. You know, at that point in time is when you would say, that duty I will solemnly obey.
Okay, I say so.
Okay, and then it says, he taps you on the shoulders with the sword and says, rise, Sir Oliver Moore, and join the ranks of the Knights Protectors.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, before we go further, we can retcon part of this, as in, as being a Knight Protector. Aside the defense of, you'll have basically three major responsibilities. Major responsibilities are the defense of those who cannot defend themselves.
Right.
The second is, you must follow the rules of Parchland. Law, it is a Knight Protector's duty to uphold the laws of the lands, not just the laws of the land from which they hail, but the laws of the land where they exist, unless the law is openly wicked or cruel. Honor, it is the duty of the Knight Protector to honor all persons of authority and respect their position and wishes, unless those wishes are wicked or cruel. It is a Knight Protector's duty to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves and champion the causes of those less fortunate or unable to champion themselves, unless their desires or goals be wicked or cruel. It is the duty of the Knight Protector to swear his fealty to the ideals of the great kingdom and always seek to defend its commonweal. So, you know that even though the Knight Protectors are pretty much no more, except for in a few handfuls here and there, and the Knight Protectors that are here currently in Radek, their long-term objective is to reinstate order and civility to the Great Kingdom. So, by accepting this oath, you will be accepting basically, you might be asked to do things and told to do things because you are now a Knight of the Order. So just wanted to make that clear before you go, yeah, I'm down, and then feel that, well, I'm not really down with having to do all that. So
Nah, it's pretty much his worldview anyway. So.
okay, cool. So you're knighted, and then when you rise, he goes, I'll send word and have your armor ready for you at Optwall. You're now one
Where?
of us. Optwall, which is the town where they're mustering.
Oh, right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Two questions. How do you need me to perform any funeral rites on I guess Ollie too, do you need me to perform any funeral rites on the people that passed? I can do that.
It's already been taken care of. I extremely rude of me. I was so overwhelmed with seeing my cousin, and
Yeah.
I haven't introduced myself. I am Sir Rhaegar Alfrey, and as you can tell, I'm Ollie's cousin. I am also the second chair of the Council of Gallant.
Well,
Hector.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, thank you. They died valiantly. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fighting against an evil foe.
Except for them to be alive.
Well, of course. And you are?
I'm Astra.
Good to meet you.
Ad Astra. It's
Ad Astra.
yeah, I guess. As long as you end up at the right place, I suppose it's fine.
Excellent. Good to meet you.
My second question was, do you have any more cookies? Because I asked for some and I only got 2.
Of course. Do you want some cookies?
Yes, please.
Yes. I don't think the rationing's gotten so severe that we can't scrounge up some.
Okay,
And,
great.
There's some pages that are in there just watching and whatnot. And
I look at the page that was with me when I say, yeah, I asked for cookies and I only got 2. I make eye contact.
he just kind of like...
Yeah, that's the one. Him, right there.
So he sends
ZR
another page to go get cookies for you. Yeah, and Zara, he looks...
ZR is gonna whisper to Star, saying, "Didn't you want to become a knight? Maybe you can train under Ollie now."
Yeah, maybe. They said that if I'm valiant, maybe they'll make me one.
I think you are.
Thanks. I
don't know if that
gotta
really
give Ziara a high five, and my bicep rips the shirt.
Half of me thinks this is just wishful. Hey, Ollie, are you okay?
And he...
No, I'm doing great.
Oh.
Sad to hear about my siblings, but doing
And-
excellent.
I heard you call him Star, and...
Well, my name is
Apologies.
Orleo Stargazer Vimelaga, but we're all family here. You can call me Star.
Or, I'm not your family.
You know, this guy is.
Oh.
Not really.
Ollie, are you sure you're okay? Because
You're a
I feel
gargoyle,
like
aren't
this
you?
is...
I'm a Goliath.
ZR starts cackling a little bit when she hears gargle.
Are you from the Black Anvil?
No, I
Citadel?
just saw them there. That's a terrible situation there.
Oh,
I'm
It
originally
is.
from the Griff Mountains. My tribe was slaughtered when I was a child.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's very sad. Ollie, are you sure you're okay?
I'm still dealing with some shit here too, guys. All right.
This is like, you seem to be processing this in a atypical way. I just want to make sure you're
I mean,
not
it's pretty
like,
typical for Ollie.
I don't know how many times has he learned that his siblings have passed. In your
That's a great
experience.
point. How many times have you learned that, Ollie?
once.
Well, this will be the first time, but
No,
well-
you had one that died of plague.
oh, that's right. That's long.
You know what? That's so in character though. He's like, oh yeah, that one. Fuck him. We're what 5? He doesn't count.
ZR will ask how many siblings you have.
Left?
No, in general.
I have
Okay.
at least one.
Okay, I'm not going to do an insight check, but I'd like to know whether or not, I mean, we're saying like this is how Ollie is. Is this how Ollie is in regards to learning that his siblings have passed? Or is something weird happening? I can't tell if it's
No,
Michael
he's
or
just
Ollie.
trying to maintain his self-control, and
He'll break down and talk with Connie later. That's basically the way
Is
he
that-
more
does
than
it.
likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Your
He's got a horse therapist.
your
That's how it usually works.
your remaining
Oh,
your
Wes.
remaining siblings, you might want to write this down. Your remaining siblings are, as we know, Ordix, your brother. He's the second oldest. You're the oldest. Then there's Osman and Ophelia. Both Osman and Ophelia are Knights Protectorate. Knights Protector. I want to say Protector.
Okay. So all three of them are then?
Yep. Pressed in the service, so to speak.
Very good.
I wish I could stay longer. I have to go, but I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Before
when do
you
we fight these undead gnolls? That sounds fun.
You'll be leaving on the morrow
Awesome.
It doesn't sound.
to go to Updwall, which will
But-
take you.
okay.
Doesn't look
Take
that
you
far
basically
on this
4
map.
days.
Excuse me.
Oh my
These,
god.
these maps are a lot bigger than you think
It's
they are.
it's been very strange weather. Do you have anything that could potentially allow travel to continue even if it's very cold?
Do you have a train?
Uh,
No, we don't have such contraptions here.
Or a train?
well, yeah. Well, as
We
a
have a wagon.
do you have
Wagon would be
anything?
helpful.
How about a wagon train?
I feel like I'm the only one taking this serious.
Transportation will be arranged. Again, it is good to see you. I wish I could stay longer, but duty calls. I'm busy preparing. Well, you'll find out. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for the cookies. By the way, I look
Yeah.
forward to them.
Yes, roll a d12.
So
Please
was
get-
I
please
clear?
get a
How
one.
were my
Okay, you got
how were
it.
my
Nice.
other siblings killed? Was it by the gnolls?
They were killed by the gnolls.
Great
Try-
question,
I don't
Ollie.
know. Okay.
Great
No, I
question.
thought he told them in the beginning, though.
No,
He did.
no,
I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
Because,
Uh, Ollie.
as you've noticed, Ollie kind of went quiet and was processing, considering. Do we know, like, this Deidre, was she involved? Or
Degtra,
Detra?
he doesn't say, he didn't tell you if she was at the battle that it happened, but she's been seen.
Well, I mean, Ollie would definitely ask, was this Detra involved?
She was not seen in the battle, but they're assuming she's got something to do with the undead. So she's she's part of it for some kind of way.
Do you have like something that you want to find out, Ollie?
Well, I just want to find out who was responsible and go from there.
Yes, we can get vengeance, right, Allie?
It's not off the table.
Well, I'm not really one for vengeance, but I would certainly like to have a conversation with them, at least, and see why they did it. And maybe they'll apologize. Maybe they didn't mean to.
Uh-huh. That could happen. We'll see.
I
Yeah.
can always ask if you want me to find out who did it.
Oh, you can find absolutely, yeah. Go ahead, ask.
That's cool,
ask away.
Trick.
I need some incense, and I need to see the stars. And I'll, like, if they get me incense, I'll go outside and light the incense, and I will write my name in a constellation, and I'll ask. I will cast divination.
Would you be opposed to somebody, say, Ziara, watching this happen?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
do you see that star right there?
I wave.
She's like,
That's-
that one?
I like jokes based on of astronomical bodies, so that works. That's great. That one's unnamed, that star, and it's not always there. But if you look at it very closely, sometimes it gives you answers. And so then I'll draw the pattern, and I'll cast a divination, and I will ask. Who killed Ali's brothers and sisters?
And how specific does the answer get? I'd say.
Well, I guess I'll change it to, how can I? Yeah, I want to find the killers of Ali's brothers and sisters. I want to know. Yeah. I want to find them.
You want to find them? Okay. You will meet them within the week.
Pretty cryptic, but we'll meet them within a week. So that's
Right.
something.
To start.
At least it wasn't a rhyme.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
We meet them within a week near the mountain peak.
Neither here nor there.
Be careful what they speak.
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
it was
Okay.
really cool up until that moment.
Don't forget to
Yeah.
take a peek.
Thanks for stepping on my moment.
Perhaps you'll just see their feet.
Astral, go to sleep.
Once CR hears the rhyming, she's like, "All right, I'm going to."
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Star keeps rhyming for a while after everybody leaves. He's just
Anybody want a peanut?
yeah.
I'll take the cookies to my room, please. Thanks.
Gotcha. Okay.
I say, Ollie, you want to get a drink, or are you heading to bed?
I thought that was going to be
I
another
am-
rhyme.
Going to go meditate. And he turns and vanishes.
Oh, shit. Holy
Like-
shit! I didn't know he could do
Like
Didn't
Like-
know
I
that he
mean,
could do that.
like smoke bomb. Like
Yeah.
Heads right out.
That's what you can do since you're a knight now.
everybody
That's what
processes
happens.
the grief.
that. He's
I mean,
fucking. He's the Dark
actually-
Knight.
There's
He
a,
becomes Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's process of grief too.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to bed. to bed.
it's like us two, like we walk away, like and Ollie just vanishes. So Star's like, where do I go?
Just me looking at the horse. I'm like, I don't even think you should be in here. Connie just knocking over decanters, chairs.
I feel like Connie's too elegant for that.
She totally
She would
stood
nudge.
on
She
it.
would nudge them off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would pass. Like
She would
if
bump
anything,
it,
she
then
would.
look at
Yeah.
you, then bump it again, then look at you, and then knock it over.
Don't. All right, you're gonna do it anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Ollie goes to
Ali
bed.
actually wants to track down a page that he recognizes, knows, and knows he can trust. That he wants to send a message to his uncle.
Why don't you just go to your buddy, Falston?
Because they want to find somebody he knows that he knows well and can trust, and if he thinks he can trust,
You don't
Halstead
trust
that
your
much,
best friend from
and if he thinks
childhood?
he can trust Halstead that much,
Yes.
then yes.
Halston thinks the world of you. He thinks you're just the cat's meow.
Then
He
would
thinks
go and
like
seek
the way
him
you
out,
felt about that one guy that you kept following around.
and he would go seek him out, and ask him to get a message to his uncle that he wishes to speak with him before they have to leave.
It won't get to him before you leave. Your
Or as
uncle's
soon as
not here.
possible.
Yeah, that he can totally do. Your uncle's in Marner, the capital, which is, while it's 4 days to get to Optwall, it's like a week and a half to get to Marner. It's like at the
Okay.
northern half of Raddick. Well, Raddick does go pretty far up there, so it's maybe in the middle, and you're down in the south. So it'll take a little bit. They'll still send the message that you can.
All right. Yep. He'll definitely want to get a message. He wants to speak to it.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So
Magical means is fine if he wishes to use a magical means.
I don't have a magical means. Ollie, do you
My
have
uncle
magic?
My uncle will know what I mean.
I mean, we've got the official message deliverers. I mean, they'd go directly to your uncle's to the tower,
Yeah.
the northern
Send them,
Arcanus.
and my uncle can respond with magic if he chooses.
Is that what you write in there? If you wish, you may reply to me with your magic.
Not exactly, no.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Halston will make sure that the message gets delivered for sure. There's daily correspondence to go between them all, so that's not a problem. Matter of fact,
All right.
you know what? They might even have messenger pigeons. Let's do a roll. Let's do a roll. Roll me a d20 there, Michael. Let's see if the hawks are suitable enough in this area to allow such a thing. Nope. They have to. That's why they have to. They used to have pigeons, but the hawks ate them all. So now they just have a guy on a horse. Okay, so that night goes by. You guys go ahead. You hunker down for the evening, and it's the next morning.
All this whispering.
I don't know what that is. The pages wake you. They'll knock on your door, bring you fresh water, what have you. Star, you get another set of clothes.
Are they bigger?
Yes. Matter of fact, they are.
I mean, if we're leaving now, I'm just going to put on my regular shit.
What, your Speedos?
No, I mean, I got leather armor now. I've got I put on
Okay.
my cape.
I'm just saying. I'm letting
Like
you know
Bring
they
why-
those
got your
things
clothes.
with you in case you need them.
Yeah. Like a robe would probably be the best.
Yeah.
Because then I just have to cut like a hole in the neck, maybe cut the arms off.
They don't have they didn't have any robes big enough.
Yeah.
So you can tell that somebody was working on these clothes overnight, working their fingers to the bone to make sure that you had proper clothes the next day, which you just casually toss.
Well, if I
into a
knew that,
corner.
then I will wear them. I will put them on.
All right, so it's the next morning. The pages help you out, get you ready, get you fresh water, things along these lines, and then in the courtyard of the keep, there's horses made available or a wagon.
So we got a wagon.
Okay, this will cut down the travel time in half if you guys are all mounted or in the wagon. So it'll basically go and knock it down to 2 days instead of 4 days to get there.
I want
Yay.
to talk to Rhaegar once more before we leave.
He's there. He's in the courtyard to see you off.
Okay. I just want to ask him where Orvix, Osmond, and Ophelia currently are.
They're all down in Uptwell.
All right. Excellent. That's what I expected, but I wanted to make sure.
Understandable. I wish I was, but it was decided that I must make sure that this pass remains steadfast. I
It
didn't
is
ask
important.
you last night. Did you see any activity on the pass coming through?
Yeah, there was orcs and ogres.
Really? What kind of orcs?
Friends of the druid over here, actually.
My name's Astra.
really?
Hi, Ollie.
And
We've traveled together for some time.
Ad Astra, come on over.
Well, he wasn't really
You're
friends. He used
friendly
magic
orcs.
to make them friendly. I asked. They were wearing some sort of armor.
Hi.
Ollie, you recognized, they were Red Shards from Spinecastle.
Oh, they were the same as what that emblem that I found earlier in the
Yep.
entrails.
Same
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I would actually pull out that patch and hand it over. Then I would have kept that evidence.
Did you see any? He drills you pretty intently about it. Wants to know, did you see tracks or?
Oh yeah, I
what
saw
have you?
tracks. Either gnoll or werewolves. Possibly both.
You didn't see, and he asked how many. What have
I
you?
don't know how many there were.
He's not asking you.
No, I'm
He's
just
asking
answering
Ollie.
anyway.
Yeah, you're there answering. I'm just letting you know.
I'm just standing behind Ollie answering the questions.
Yeah. So
Which
he
is
asks you
fine.
these- Yeah, he asks a lot of questions. He goes, The whole reason I'm here is in case those miscreants from the march get any kind of ideas. Now that we're pressed in our situation down south here, it'd be a nice opportunity for them to invade us again. But
Why don't you guys just move?
That's not really an option.
no, not really.
Why?
He just turns to y'all and goes, "It must have been difficult traveling all these days."
It has been tiring, but
I understand. It was good to meet all of you.
So, like,
Thank you.
logistically not able to, or like, this is my home, I can't leave. Like, what? Which one?
yes to
Probably
both.
that last part.
Yes to both.
Yeah, yes, a little bit of
Okay,
both.
so not
actually.
really
Yeah.
can't, don't want to, really don't want to.
Yes, if we were talking about the correct use of the words, then you would be correct.
Not magically stuck here or anything. No.
No,
But-
no, we.
Oh.
That would be interesting if you were.
Yeah. Okay, well, I've got to go. And so he gives you a handshake, Ollie, and then heads off. Okay. So is that it then? Everybody's good to go?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
I've got nothing to do here. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start on your.
Nobody
your-
wants to talk. Nobody wants. Nobody
I wanted to
wants
talk, and everybody left
Nobody
me.
ever
So
wants.
now,
Nobody ever wants to talk. Nobody wants to talk. Everybody's so judgy. Just asking questions. Do you think they have any more cookies?
Probably.
I will call for cookies for you, and you will have as many as you require.
Roll the
And
d20.
I
this
send
time.
and
I
I
don't
send
wanna-
a page
I don't want
to
to put anybody
take care
out.
of that.
If it's a cookie shortage, I don't want to put anybody.
I think they
out.
Oh,
make them
they're-
every
I
morning.
send 2 pages.
Oh,
Hurry, run.
They're not making them every morning. This place is on rationing.
Oh, then I
They're
didn't know
at
that.
war. Yeah, they're at
Well,
war.
I didn't know that cookies were part
And
of the
now
rations.
there's a cookie shortage.
Our cookie, is there like a cookie in every pack? Never mind. I don't need the cookies. I'm sorry. I haven't had one since we got on that train, and that was very stressful.
He says that while he's eating a cookie.
Yeah.
I just haven't had one since we were on that train.
I hadn't had one since I was on that train.
We found
Okay.
9 for you. Put them away. Keep them fresh and safe, and maybe you'll find someone on the road who needs them.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 cookies now.
Can I have
Thanks.
one?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll eat the cookie.
I have 16 cookies now.
Don't forget, you can be generous even if it hurts yourself.
I didn't
Wow,
mind
you
sharing-
sound just like a knight now, Ollie.
I didn't mind sharing the cookie.
He just gave
Does
me
that
one with no issue.
Does
Handed it right over. He said, sure. Yeah.
does that mean I could be do you want a cookie too?
No, I'm quite fine.
I
The way I
really
am.
hope the last 7 minutes of our game is just spent
Does-
rationing out cookies.
Does that mean that I could be a knight?
You've started.
Ollie, do you think I could be a knight?
Most certainly. You start. You see these pages running around. That's how you start.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds terrible.
But
I don't really want to be one. I think it's kind of boring. But I like to know, like, if this doesn't work out, I could always have a fallback. But thank you.
will you accept responsibility for anything within your control yourself?
I do. I normally do. I think. Although we don't really know. You know.
Yeah, I guess you have to be in that situation to really know.
Yeah.
Do you always keep your word,
Yeah.
even if it will cause you harm?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna kill me a couple times.
Yeah. I thought you were going to kill me a couple times too, Ollie.
Yeah. But I still did it. And you wrote that mean letter about me. But yeah. But look, now we're best friends.
Oh, yes.
Well, you think on those two tenets, and I'll give you more later.
Okay, and I take out my shield, and it makes a smiley face on the front of it. I never use this thing, but I have it.
That's pretty cool. I don't know why Andoril didn't want to inhabit that shield. That shield's
I
pretty...
make a frown face.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Same.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Same.
So,
I guess I'll drive.
so who's going to be in a wagon? Who's going to be on horseback?
I'm assuming Ollie's going to be on horseback since he's got a
Oh,
horse.
of course,
Yeah.
he's going to be on Connie. That what was out saying.
Ashido comes out of nowhere and just hops into the cart.
Ah!
I give Ashido half of a cookie. I have 15 and a half.
See, look how
Oh,
generous
hell
he is.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
a
everybody
Shido
else
for-
is in
thank
the
you.
wagon then. All right, so the next two
No, I'm not on the wagon.
days-
I'm not on the wagon. Fuck
He's
that.
got
You're on
a
the
red
carpet.
carpet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
The wagon is for Ziara, Ashido, and Star.
I'm sure Star would say it's just enough room for him. So
I mean, they could have given a bigger wagon. That's all I'm going to say.
15, 1/2 cookies.
Okay, so over
I
the
mean, if we
next
wanna
2
get-
days.
Is it a covered wagon?
Versus-
Yes.
I
Yes,
butt
it is.
my head getting in and out.
Well, the driver's seats got.
Did he
not
jump
covered.
up to bump his head?
The
Star, we
driver's-
get it.
When you're
Driver's
this
seat
tall.
has a retractable awning.
All right, yeah.
Whoa. Maybe we
That
did.
cramps me. I'm gonna. Is it a nice day today? I'd like the cool breeze.
Somebody rolled that D20.
I'm not. I'm
I'll,
never
I'll
rolling
roll
again.
this one. I'll roll this one.
All right, let's see what happens.
12.
Yeah, it's a nice day.
Okay,
A little cloudy.
it's all right.
A couple of brief sprinkles,
Yeah.
petering out of that storm that had you guys had come through.
And some
Tail end of
crumbs, some sprinkles of crumbs.
Yeah, they're really
Honestly,
coming
that's what I thought of.
because Astra's flying
Yeah.
above me.
Yep.
This crumb's falling on top of me.
Sorry, 14 cookies, 14 and a half cookies. Let me change that. 14.
And we'll
How
pick
about
up
new cookie
tomorrow
economy?
Not tomorrow.
with them
Tomorrow.
coming into Optwa. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the episode right here.
It's not
And
tomorrow.
by tomorrow, he means next.
Oh, not tomorrow.
And
Did
it's
I say
not even
Not
next
even
week.
next
Next-
Tuesday, but
next-
the Tuesday after.
That's
Tuesday.
that's good. Thank you
Wow.
for reminding
Everything
me.
after today is tomorrow for him.
We won't be here next Tuesday. So we will be here the Tuesday after that. I'll go ahead. and put
October
up a-
6th.
Thank you for that.
And then
I appreciate
also on Friday, we won't have our usual Dragonlance game because we'll be doing. No, this Friday we will.
Not this Friday.
Yeah,
next Friday.
This Friday we will. Next Friday is Virtual Greyhawk Con.
That's right. Virtual Greyhawk Con.
And then Wednesday is same as usual, the Sector 1.
You got it. And that'll be tomorrow, Sector 1.
All at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Indubitably. Okay, and with that having been said, I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and watching tonight. As always, we appreciate it. And hey, why don't you guys go ahead and say goodbye? Let's start with KV.
Bye.
Adam.
So long.
Wes.
Auf Wiedersehen.
And Sir Oliver Moore.
thanks.
Will is DMing the Virtual Greyhawk Con
Yes.
game.
Yes, I will be.
And the usual Dragonlance
It will be the cast from
players will be
Mhm.
playing.
will be in that game. Exactly. So, and you can go online. Like I said, if you're watching us here on Twitch, down below there is a link we have to the Virtual Greyhawk Con. You can still get tickets and what have
What
you
is the
to
event
a
called,
number of
Will?
different things. It's called A Lion in the Ropes. It takes place in the outskirts of Divers. They're not. Oh, I did not know that.
They probably
Stork?
should be.
What's that?
DMs
What?
are not listed in the events. It doesn't say
Oh.
who's the DM. So, but yeah. So there you go. All right, everybody. Like I said, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Stay safe. We'll see you soon.
See you next time.
Bye.